hate when strange niggas wanna talk all day. Clown ass shit, hate to be around that shit. You don't know me, just say what's up, give me a pound, that's it.
Welcome to the Deadbeat Dads podcast.
Welcome to this episode of Deadbeat Dads 2020 edition. This is your host, Mo, and to the left of me we have Frank Kell, a.k.a. Killer Kells. And to the right of me we have O, a.k.a. Omar Mencia.
It's better than Carlos Mencia.
Omar Mencia, yeah. How you guys doing?
Chilling, bro. New year, new me.
New year, new you. What's new? What's different?
I'm going to respect women this year.
Damn, New Year, same me. I'm still the same me. Everybody says new me, but they still the same me. You know what's another corny phrase when niggas say, my circle's mad small?
Word.
Okay.
I feel like people say that. It's just assholes that can't make friends. So they just try to...
That's what it is.
And they're mad, they have mad friends, and one of their friends betrayed them. So
Oh, yeah.
So they act like they cut it down like 200%.
they act like they Scarface.
He never paid him like his $20 back. And it's like, oh... Betrayal always comes from the ones you don't expect.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Will y'all keep your enemies closer? Fuck out
Hell no. What kind of life is that?
No, hell no.
Hell no.
But where people be acting like we still in like medieval times, slapping each other with the white gloves, challenging each other to duels. Yeah.
Take 10 steps, turn around.
Nigga,
10 paces.
Nigga, if I lived in those times, I would challenge niggas to a duel. I'd be cheating like crazy.
Hell yeah. I'm
Yeah.
turning around at 2. Fuck
I'm
at it.
taking 10 steps.
You're done.
Yo, why does he have a bullet hole to the back of his head?
And I will wear a vest, nigga.
I'd be like Marty McFly with the metal.
Another one of my shirt. I'll be the crazy cheater, nigga. Ain't no way I'm taking 10 steps and then turning around.
Yeah, hell no.
But shout out to the Wild Wild West.
Shout out to Back to the Future, the best
You know, it's
trilogy
funny,
of
I
all
actually
time.
heard about something. I heard a podcast on that, on dueling.
Word.
Supposedly you had to do it because of honor and shit.
Yeah,
If you
your honor.
cheated.
That's what I'm saying. People still act like it's like that's his day, their honor.
Yeah, like he betrayed my honor, bestowed upon you. You showed up in a saloon and you smacked this thing in front of everybody.
Unhand me.
Heathen.
Meet me outside
Or
midnight.
So yeah, we right now they're drinking what is this? Accumulation White IPA. What's it called? Is
New
that-
Belgium accumulation white IPA. Some wintry shit.
some winter and shit. And only reason I bring that up is because Frank Hill brought up a story of, I don't know if it was a story, but
The topic of IPAs being overrated.
topic of, yeah.
Trash.
bro, that should taste like every other single craft beer I ever drank.
Nah, I like it.
I don't know. I think my palate's not that sophisticated.
Do you think that's sophistication? Just
No, hell no. Fucking beer, bro. You're
chewing on a
fucking
wheatgrass.
Yeah, you're drinking on liquid hops.
People think they're
what
like.
it is, yeah.
People think they're.
But isn't that what all beer is?
Yeah. No, there's two types of beers. I just learned this shit in some. I forgot it already. But there's two types of
This
beers.
is why we need Sway on the show.
It's like what is it, lagers,
Yeah.
that
Okay.
type, and then like pale ales or some shit like that, and then everything else is off that root
Right.
or branch of that tree.
I don't know, bro. It's fucking
So
beer. to me.
what's IPA then? Where does that fall? Under a lager?
Nah, a lager is the separate side, and then everything else is basically IPA or pale ale or that tree. If I remember correctly, I went on a tour and I was smacked.
So then why do all IPAs taste the same? Yeah,
You know why?
the one just tastes worse than the other.
Word.
But at the same time, the same kind of taste.
Yeah, it is the same taste. It's bitter grapefruit.
It's like the grosser it is, the more expensive it is.
Right. The more you're supposed to like it.
and if you don't like it, nigga, you blackballed the white boy community.
Right. I remember I went to this one bar and they said, hey, look, if you pay this, you get like a sample of all these beers. I was like, perfect. Yo, all them shits was IPA.
Yeah.
All them shits was nasty. Like, yo, nasty. I was like, what the fuck I'm spending all
You think people genuinely like it? Or are they trying to fit into a subculture of beer lovers?
So that's the question. If people fake it or if they actually like it. I don't know. I feel like white people like it.
I mean,
I got a couple friends that drink
they
drink
like,
it like
sauerkraut and ham.
Word.
Yeah.
I think initially they don't like it. Like, I guess when you're a little kid, you taste beer, right?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I never thought I would like beer.
Yeah, me neither.
I fucking love it now. Well, my favorites. At
Just
least.
not IPA.
Yeah, just not IPA.
But there's certain beers, like I drank a Corona. I remember the first time I drank a Corona, it didn't have that nasty taste to me.
It didn't.
Nah.
It did to me.
It did to me.
Or
But then again, I didn't drink till I was like 23.
yeah, it is weird. I mean, obviously, but you force yourself to keep drinking it because you don't want to be a lame nigga.
Wow. But yeah, I mean, for my friends that I know that drink IPA religiously, I believe that they like it because it's the same thing. You know, you get that acquired taste. I know that the times that I do drink IPAs or any beer that's disgusting, and I know they're super strong. After the first beer, like when I'm on my second beer, it's not so bad. After I'm done with that second beer, I'm already gone.
Just like liquor.
I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, liquor tastes nasty.
Just like
too.
liquor, yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, the higher the alcohol content in a beer, the nastier it's going to be usually. So that's why there's some specific ones that if you get the taste good and the alcohol content high, then they're like golden and they're mad expensive. But they all taste like soap,
Yeah.
like soap, flour, pine trees. We should make our own IPA.
That'd be that IPA.
I'll make that shit mad strong.
It's just
And if you don't like it,
It's
nigga, you don't like
alcohol.
IPA.
151 proof. It's just a
It'll be
liquor.
bankers.
I
Like,
just carbonated 151.
Yeah.
we just throw sugar in there. Nah, I would like
It's
to
on
make
food
my own.
coloring.
I would like to make my own beer. It's real white of me.
Word.
Warm. Yeah. So I don't know where I was going with that.
My opinion is that it's kind of like most things, like wine, right? There's a subculture of wine lovers that want to act like they love wine, or like those super hip hop heads that anything that doesn't have a boom bap sound is considered whack to them. It's like that, like the same to me. There's no way you're telling me that you're at the club and you want to listen to Immortal Technique.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
It's just people being pretentious.
Yeah, it's being IPAs are pretentious. Put that on the shirt, like Shaq says. IPAs are pretentious. It's like it's like how happy could it be? With that being said, I am drinking IPAs. My favorite brewery, they're gonna cut the check is Trogs in Hershey.
Yeah, Hershey.
Are they in Hershey?
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Mo's not drinking right now because he's fasting.
I'm fasting.
How's that going?
It's all right. I'm only on my second day.
yo, when you fast, you still have to take dumps.
Maybe a couple times in the beginning, but for the most part, not really.
Damn,
You're the weirdest dude I know because when you're fasting, you be watching YouTube videos about food, cooking
Yeah.
videos. You
Right.
like being in the kitchen. You like cooking.
he takes
Yeah.
pictures of his asshole. he knows
While,
there's no
while
shit.
I'm in there, while I'm in there, might as well, right? No, yeah, and all right. So for the people who don't know me, I do long term fast. Like, it's for however long I feel like doing it. But on average, it comes out to about 2 weeks. And
You don't eat for 2 weeks?
I don't eat for 2 weeks. Yeah.
You're fucking drawling, bro.
It's just water. But I mean, I'm fat enough to be able to, you know what I mean, to maintain.
I think the farthest I ever got was like 3 days, and I thought I was gonna die. I legit thought I was gonna
I
die.
did 2 days, and my mouth was mad dry. I'm drinking mad water.
The longest time I went was like 17 days, I think.
No, I would die.
And I just
nigga.
stopped because I
That's
felt
because you're a demon, bro.
there you go.
Nah, I be
Power Lucifer.
speaking of fasting, you know what I always thought was a stupid ass protest? Hunger strikes.
Oh yeah.
Like, imagine somebody doesn't like what we're talking about, so they stop eating. I'll be like, okay, nigga.
All right, nigga. I don't care.
I don't care.
They gotta do with me.
Shout out to Gandhi.
Yeah, fuck Gandhi. He was racist.
He was racist. I don't
And a perv, just like Drake.
and that nigga looked like an ant. Just like Drake.
Drake looked like a dinosaur.
A Jewish dinosaur.
right.
I thought, yeah, he looks like a Muppet dinosaur or some shit like that.
Yo, so what's up with Drake? Apparently he's a pedophile.
Allegedly.
A creep.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly, apparently.
Yeah, until 20 years from now, there's a Netflix series on him.
Yeah.
Surviving Aubrey.
Oh,
Yeah, Aubrey's such a whack ass. I forgot that that's his government. Nah, but allegedly Drake is a pedophile.
all we know for sure.
Well, there's a lot
not
of
a
red
pedophile,
flags.
yeah.
There's a lot of red flags. he be texting the girl from Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, yeah.
I think he would hang out or text Billie Eilish. I don't know that chick's name.
Oh, the 17-year-old.
Yeah, I think she just turned 18.
Oh, she just turned 18. Yeah.
But yeah, when she was
People
17,
get
she
mad.
said like he would like text her, and then a video clip came out of him like pulling a 17-year-old on stage, and like caressing her and like giving her mad kisses on the cheek and
After
forehead.
finding out that she was 17.
He found out she was 17.
Yeah, that's a red flag. I mean, and the thing that sucks, if you're a 17-year-old girl, you're gonna be hyped to let Drake hit
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
How old was the chick that was pissed on in R. Kelly's video?
I think like
No, I think
12,
she, yeah, I think she
13.
was like 14.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, I was thinking she was like 17 and a half. Or something.
Nah,
Nah, she was like 14.
she was a
yeah.
little ass girl.
I think he met her when she was 12.
Crazy.
Yeah, nigga R. Kelly was vicious. Nah, but
Why do you think it was that people would you know what I mean, protecting him? Like there was mad evidence.
People always not respect, but like want to protect success. Like people that are successful, their circle wants to.
especially if they're a minority,
Yeah.
because there's like few of them that's
Oh, yeah,
successful.
yeah.
And then they always assume like, oh, they just trying to bring the
Bro,
black
he made
man down.
he made I believe I could fly.
Yeah,
I
That's
mean,
pretty much it.
that
we
shit's mad
protect them
inspirational.
at all costs.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people feel the same way about Michael Jackson because
Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, Drake now.
I mean we don't know nothing for sure with him.
Oh yeah.
No,
but-
allegedly,
allegedly.
he's trying to get sued.
Yeah.
Let Drake sue us. Like, what he's gonna take?
I hope he sues us. That'll be what we need.
He's gonna have her debt.
We're gonna blow up in 2020.
We'll blow up for real. That'll be funny, yo.
But yeah, Drake, if you want to come on the show and
And
Defend
defend yourself. Yeah.
by all means,
Nah, I don't believe. I
he's a
don't,
deadbeat dad too, ain't he?
I don't think so.
Supposedly.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he said that he got. I was listening to his long ass interview.
Yeah.
He said that I watched like the first half that he had to take 3 DNA tests on his son because the first batch got like lost in the mail, then the second batch was like inconclusive, and the third one he was definitely the dad.
Yo, if the third one would have been fucked up, I'm like, yo, that's your third strike. I'm not taking no more tests. He ain't mine.
Oh,
Damn.
but
And that's crazy that he has to do that because you know he's Drake. I mean that shit could have been lying.
Yeah, I would do it in a heartbeat.
I think he had that he drops that line in one song. He says he has to take DNA tests for chicks he never even fucked
Yeah.
What?
because he gets accused that many times. What?
Justin Bieber used to deal with that too.
Yeah,
Shout out to Justin Bieber, artist of the decade.
Is he really?
rap hip hop artist of the decade. Billboard came out with them bullshit ass lists.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't see it, but I saw he had I saw one that was a list of all the best songs of that year, and Drake wasn't. He was only on it for God's Plan. That's the only number one of the year he had, and Justin Bieber was in it for Sorry. Is it too late to say sorry?
Yeah.
That shit. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot that nigga existed.
Timberlake or Bieber?
Nah, Bieber.
That list was interesting. It was a lot of white people.
Word.
Yeah, it was all white people besides Drake. And that Pharrell song, Happy.
Y'all think Drake gets too much credit? Cause like it's been proven all he does is just take other people's styles or other like he'll take like a obscure like music type like them African beats.
He just bites.
and,
nigga.
yeah, he just bites
He's a
everything.
biter.
Does he get too much credit?
I mean,
And there's a whole thing with the Ghost Riders.
Yeah,
and,
that's what I was gonna say. I think people stopped caring after they found out that he doesn't write his own rhymes. It's like if we don't hold him accountable for at least that, if he says he's a rapper and you know and then we find out he doesn't even really write his own rhymes and he can still be successful, he can basically do whatever he wants to still be successful. He could bite people's shit and people won't care. I mean, because if you don't even write your own rhymes,
yeah.
like you rapping someone else's words, like that's
Yeah.
not even you.
But I mean, the shit that he's really rapping on, he wrote himself. The 3 a.m. in Toronto
Yeah.
shit or whatever, 5 a.m., 5 p.m.
Hmm.
The timestamp ones is what he calls them.
But I feel like he
I don't know. I
That's
feel
a
like
different
Drake
Drake.
is overrated and underrated at the same time.
underrated. How?
He's underrated as a lyricist because of that whole ghostwriting shit. So like everybody's like, oh, he got ghostwriters, but nigga, he was ghostwriting for like other artists too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like nigga, he wrote mad Kanye West songs.
Really?
Yeah, Kanye West has ghostwriters.
Yeah, Kanye West.
Kanye
Yeah.
West is trash.
Nah, nigga. I was listening. You know what I was listening to?
Fuck yeah.
Now he's trash.
Now,
but
yeah,
I was
I'm talking
listening.
now.
Yeah, I'm talking about back in the day.
Everything post
Well,
My
I mean-
Beautiful Dark Twist Fantasy.
I mean it more like he doesn't write his shit either. So fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't write his own shit. But the one song I was listening to, and I was like, "Yo, it's crazy how nice, how good his music was." The shit where he goes, couldn't tell her parents that she was her major.
And it all falls down.
All
Yeah.
falls
I'm
down
like,
was
"Yo,
that
this shit
shit.
is real." Like, he's like,
Yeah.
"Now tell me who was insecure."
Yeah.
2 years ain't picked a career, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that shit is real. What he's rapping about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that nigga is whack now.
Fucking crazy.
That's when he was relatable.
Word.
Not anymore.
Yeah, being relatable makes it.
It's crazy how the Kardashians ruin careers, bro.
You go there to die, nigga. You get
Hell
into a
yeah.
pussy. I mean,
You wouldn't
Travis
get
Scott
rich,
blew
nigga.
up.
Fuck that.
Travis Scott got
Bigger. He got
Yeah.
bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
But shout out to Travis Scott.
Shout out to Kardashians, yo, Kylie, hit me up. Respond to my DM, please.
Please.
Yo, all it takes is one. Them bitches can instantly make us rich.
Yeah.
One post. Imagine having that power,
Yeah, I think I saw that they charge like $1 million per post.
Yeah.
and that's considered a bargain because you're gonna get your money back.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, bro.
Can I pay you after I get that first million?
Or
Like, if I had that power, all my friends would be rich. But the thing is, you have dickhead friends who are lazy.
I mean, you can't get to that level of success without your friends already being rich with you.
I don't know. I mean, that's a good point.
Like they've been in the spotlight for a long time.
Wasn't Jordan Woods, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't she
yeah.
like a bum bitch?
Was she?
she was like Kylie's best friend, and she was like, I think a little heavier,
she
a little
was-
uglier.
She was a little bum bitch because she was living in her fucking.
Oh yeah,
pool
she was
house or
living
some
off
shit.
of Kylie, right?
Yeah.
Will you let your boys live off of you?
Nah,
I'd let y'all live off me.
forever, indefinitely.
All right.
If I'm a billionaire, maybe.
Fuck everybody, live with me.
I'm making y'all niggas work.
Yeah, I'll give you little tasks.
Yo,
I'll pay you.
Clean my windows, B.
Y'all be my
Clean my
plastic-
windows. That's 30,000 for
Did
this
y'all
year.
watch the Kevin Hart documentary?
I didn't.
No.
I saw the one clip of him blowing up on his trainer,
Yeah.
and they almost fought.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Nigga, he goes to him. But he was going through it because this was after his tape. Because I didn't know, you know how his tape got leaked or whatever?
The sex tape
The sex
by
tape.
his own boy.
It was his own boy that he knew for
What?
15 years.
Yeah.
Trying to extort him.
Another comedian.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
Do you know who it was? Like if he was, is he?
I remember when
No.
when that story broke, and I googled that comedian's name, and I recognized him. Like I've seen him like on stand-ups and other commercials, and like, apparently he got his hands on Kevin's sex tape and tried to like make him pay for it.
Nah, he
To
was
get
the
it.
one that set the camera supposedly.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because he asked all his boy, he has his crew. They call themselves the Plastic Cup Boys.
Plastic Cup Boys. Yeah.
So none of them wanted to go to Vegas with Kevin Hart. So that's the only nigga that agreed. And then he put a little camera and recorded him.
Damn.
Needless to say, you got to be careful
But Kevin knew he put the camera.
after the fact because I think they were like, "Yo, who recorded it?"
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was
You
a
know, it's
hooker.
funny. I heard that he might have like got caught up on some shit, and I refused to look into it. I didn't want to know.
No, I watched the documentary because I don't know. I like watching.
Why? Because you like Kevin?
Kind of, yeah.
Word.
Yeah, like I didn't want to hear anything negative about somebody that, and at the same time, there's always like a lot of accusations without really knowing
Yeah.
before the full story comes out. So I was like, I'm gonna let this rock out now. I'll learn about it later.
I give Kevin a lot of credit. Like I'm not a fan of his comedy, but I'll give him credit. Like he really started like from nothing and blew up to be the biggest comedian in the world.
But the thing that confuses me is that his mom was a professor at UPenn. That's
Okay.
an Ivy League.
Yeah.
So if that was true, nigga, he grew up better than us.
Well, you don't know
profess-
that. You don't know that though.
But then what he says, he's like, I lived here for 17 years. And I'm like, but your mom was a professor at an Ivy League. It just didn't make sense to me. But I mean, I don't know him. I don't know what their financial situation was. I would just assume that a professor gets paid more than
Yeah,
a
than the average
factory
person, yeah.
worker.
That's an assumption. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Teachers don't get paid well, and who knows
But
how they wanted to pay black women back in the day, and this is a long
Word.
time ago.
But now I went to his Irresponsible tour in Philly, and he opened up with like, bro, like a 15-minute video about himself. And I was like, yo, bro, he's like a legit egomaniac. It was like the whole 15 minutes was like ego stroke. It was like first comedian to sell out NFL arena, first comedian to do this, first comedian to that. It had like clips of him, like I don't know, just mad random clips. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then this documentary comes out on Netflix, and it shows supposedly like how he talks to everybody around him, like everybody's beneath him and shit.
Well,
Dang,
I wouldn't say that. I just think he knows. He knows these people
deal.
are dependent on him.
Yeah, he knows what he brings to the
So
table.
like what he told his trainer was like, he's like, you think you're rich?
Yeah.
But they were sauced, they were sauce talking shit.
Okay.
He's like, you think you're rich? He's like, you think you could live? You think you could quit right now and live forever?
Yeah.
And then the trainer was like, I don't give a fuck. I work hard. I know I work hard.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter to him. He's like, then this is what cut him deep. He's like, do you own a house?
Yeah.
So the dude doesn't obviously.
He's
doesn't
like, do
own
you have a home?
Yeah.
Do you have a home? Do you have a
And
home?
then the dude smacked the camera, and then
Yeah.
he apologized though. And Kevin Hart getting them all like, nigga, muscle cars and shit.
Yeah.
So
Give me a home, nigga.
Word.
That's what I want. That's what I need.
But there was one of his posse niggas was homeless, and he got
Yeah.
him a home. And the same shit with Tiffany Haddish. But I mean,
What did he do for her?
He put
she
her
was
on.
She was.
I know he put her on, but was she homeless?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know all that.
I mean, I can see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was like homeless or some shit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're homeless and you're a comedian,
Just buy a house.
Just buy a house. It's easy.
stop telling jokes, nigga. Get a job. Nah, but I like Kevin Hart. But I did see I saw that thread that he be gaslighting. And,
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
There's a lot of people trying to make him look like a bad person. Now, I'm not going to say he's not a bad person. I'm just saying that's what I saw. And I don't care to check into it.
Word. There's a lot of shit I don't care to look into.
Like I was saying before, there's a lot of people I don't want to find out did some fucked up shit. Joe Rogan being one of them.
Yo, why you think Joe Rogan is so loved?
I mean, he does a lot in the public to show how good of a person he is. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like he's sincere. He got Omar the fuck out of here. In that one video.
Yeah, Carlos Mencia.
He got Omar the fuck out of here. Yeah, I mean that's dope. I mean, I don't know.
Especially
He
'cause-
didn't like people. He didn't like him stealing those jokes because there's other people that worked hard for those jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one of them was his boy.
And one of them was his boy. And he got another comedian come up on stage and. Nah,
Oh, yeah. He be going on stage, right? And checking them.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that video was. And when he invites people onto his show all the time. He tries to help them out intentionally. Like he doesn't care if people are up there just for the views. He just you know what I mean. He just wants to have a conversation with them.
Yo, Joe Rogan.
He does a lot.
Have us on.
Yeah,
Help us.
Yo, add Joe Rogan to him. Might have on the podcast with like 3 people. Nah, it'd be dope to be on that shit though.
Didn't you say he only does like interviews with like one person at a time?
Yeah, he doesn't like doing 3, but I saw he did 3 with some other podcast niggas. They call themselves the most disrespectful podcast. It's like 3 Hispanics. It was weird. I was like, I've
Word?
never heard of these niggas. Yeah,
What?
I forget their name, but it was like they call themselves like the most ignorant podcast or something like that, and or the most disrespectful
Fuck
podcast.
out of here.
Yeah. I'm more disrespectful than you.
Word.
I mean, we can be, but y'all hold yourselves back a lot.
Nah, I'm not trying to be disrespectful intentionally.
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
be funny, but yeah, that'd be dope to be on there. But I just thought about it because you know that white boy that like mocks entrepreneurs, Trevor or some shit.
Yeah. He's
this nigga-
hilarious.
He was
You know
like,
what you're talking about?
Nah.
he has a video where it's like people who never left their hometown,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Who needs college when I have the Joe Rogan podcast?" I was like, "Damn, is that a tool trait to listen to Joe Rogan?"
Yeah.
It's probably becoming one, like he's like a bro, like the
People
bros
that listen to
level.
Joe Rogan and drink IPAs.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a bro thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but shout out to him. Have us on the podcast.
All right, so I had a couple things I wanted to veer off into, and then I forgot by the time I was going to speak. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into we each decided to choose a question from some other, another host's question.
Yeah, we went back to our roots, went back to the topics page. We haven't done that in a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
We got topics. So I got one of Frank Kell's questions. Frank, got your
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
He got one of Omar's questions. Omar got one of my questions. So we're going to start with Frank Kell.
Me, the Omar question.
The
Yeah.
Omar question, yeah.
I like the one he asked. Have you ever felt used by a girl?
That's the one?
Yeah, I mean he had a lot that I liked. Them there'll be little short topics. I assume it's like
A lot of them are short, so I mean,
Have you
use
ever
more than
felt
one.
used by a girl?
We'll go around and then you can pick another one.
All right, yeah.
I felt used by a couple chicks.
Yeah.
The one chick, she would always like hit me up when she was in a tight spot and needed money. Like she got a ticket or her car got towed.
I've never done with that, yo.
This other chick would only hit me up for like rides and shit. Like, yo, I
Yeah.
need a ride.
I've
Just,
had
yo, what are you doing? Yo, can you pick me up? This other chick would only use me for dick. Nah, it's like that never happened.
How about you, Mo? You ever felt used by a girl?
I was a chick in all those situations.
I was talking about Mo.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of times.
But wait, would you feel used if you were getting pussy out of it?
Nah.
No.
No, right?
No,
Yeah,
I mean-
that fuck it.
It's an equal it's an equal exchange.
Yeah.
You're not being I'm getting something out of it.
Word.
I only feel used if I don't get, you know what I mean, if it's not reciprocated. But I mean, yeah, definitely. Either in relationships and outside of relationships. I mean, that has happened. I'm not going to go into specifics because I don't remember. 'Cause I have a terrible memory. But yeah,
Nah, I remember thinking, damn, I'm being used. But I remember thinking, I still want to fuck though.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah,
like,
you keep on doing those
like,
favors until you realize it's not going nowhere.
yeah. Well, that's whack. If you use anybody, that's whack. I mean, unreciprocated. Because everybody, like Mo says, if I'm using you for something,
Yo, that's that pussy power. That's what I call it.
yeah, that pussy's powerful.
well, you talking about the conversation we had where it's like,
Yeah, everybody hits you up because they need something.
yeah, there's
So
always a
everybody's
need.
being used for something.
Yeah.
I'm using her for pussy.
Yeah.
I'm using her to not feel lonely.
Exactly.
But
But if you know that he's expecting something and you're not going to deliver that, but you're still expecting him to do something for you, then that's fucked up.
yeah, don't put me in no friend zone and
Word.
expect me to.
It reminds me of the one Twitter thread I seen the other day when chicks were like, "Oh, if he flies me out, I don't have to give him pussy." I'm like, "Yo, you know that's the only reason." Like,
You know, it's
I
not
mean,
the
she
reason he's
doesn't
doing it.
have to.
yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, bitch.
And that's on the dude's fault part too, because you gotta make sure, like, yo,
Yeah.
you know what it's hitting for.
Yeah, if I'm like, I'm fucking.
Yeah, I know. There's one girl that some dude flew her out to Miami, and got like a hotel. They were just friends, but he got the hotel room with only one bed and shit. And that they were like they agreed to sleep in the same bed, and she woke up with him like him on top of her, like, yeah,
what?
yeah.
And she
No,
didn't.
she didn't. She told me like, yo, that's not what I'm here for. And
Wait. She had no idea that was going to happen. She had
yo,
no
mad
idea.
gaslight, bro.
Not like. What do you mean?
No, but wait, she was
Wait,
sleeping
she-
and woke up.
she
The nigga's on top of her.
agreed
Yeah, yeah.
She agreed
he's
to
wildin'
fly out. He paid for the flight.
I don't know the specifics, but yeah, I'm pretty
And
sure that's flying somebody out.
She agreed for this guy to fly her out.
Yeah, we're gonna sleep in the
Go
same bed
in-
as friends.
We're going to sleep at a hotel,
Platonic.
one bed together. What the? And she didn't expect. Nothing. She didn't think about it.
A girl's being
I mean,
naive,
It didn't
though.
cross her mind.
No, I'm sure she knew, but she knew that she was just gonna shoot him down. You know what I mean?
Oh, she didn't expect this nigga to be on top of her while she's sleeping.
Yeah, yeah.
That's mad creepy. Why are dudes mad creepy, bro?
Oh, like the
Yo,
like
mad
the
creepy.
like the one DM.
That's a good
Yeah.
time to put it. Yeah, we'll talk about that. So, all right, we'll pause that for. We have a friend. Did she say we can shout her out or not?
Nah.
Nah.
All right, we won't.
She said we could say the messages verbatim.
All right,
Yeah.
so we have a friend who has she received a message from some random guy. I don't know. He's not a random guy. Some guy that she knows, and she wanted us to shout him out. But let me get the pictures right here.
He's looking for it right now. I'm just narrating what's happening.
Oh, I'm like, what's going on? So Omar had a conversation where talking about how niggas is weird and borderline disrespectful, and she sent us screenshots of a conversation she had with another man, with a man in
In her DMs.
In her DMs. So this is what the man said: "I am attracted to you." So it's hard to understand what's going on here. But I'm
First of all, this dude sounded like illiterate.
yeah, he sounded and he spelled like he was illiterate. So yeah, and what was the cause? I've changed a lot. I'm assuming there was something before this that she said that
He probably asked her
he
why we stopped messing.
why we stopped messing or what didn't you like about me or something. So basically he said, and what was the cause? I've changed a lot. And what she said was your penis. And obviously he was hurt.
Yeah, I would have stopped. I would have just stopped.
He was hurt after that. Which is,
Like,
I
I'm
mean,
circumcised now.
which makes sense. So he was like, "You just said my penis. Well, it changed No. It
My
changed
penis
to
changed.
it's bigger if that's what you wanted to hear. What?
your dick
Why would-
magically gets bigger over time. nigga.
LMAO. Ever since I started taking these pills. To cut, and then a separate message to cut up. LOL. All right. So first of all, he spelled here wrong, and that's sending me fucking.
Yeah, making my blood boil.
Yeah.
And 2,
And 2, why would she want to hear that? That's not in any way anything she implied that she wanted to hear, that his penis was bigger. 3, how does your dick get bigger off of some pills? And why are you cutting them up? What are you doing once you cut it? Are you sniffing it?
I'm about to buy mad hydroxycut.
extends.
Extends, right? Wait, we talked about some black
Yeah.
pill.
Oh, black ant.
Black ant.
Well, that's to
Yeah.
get you hard, not to get your dick big.
Oh, yeah. Yo, if any man at this point still believes that there's a pill that you can take that makes your dick bigger,
I hate when I'm watching porn and on the right and be like, get your dick 3 inches bigger.
it's not going to work. It's just
I'm like,
not.
yo, how you guys know my dick is little?
Who's watching me?
And you put a duct tape over the webcam.
All right.
Yo, but porn ads be mad demeaning, yo.
Yo, super redeeming.
You jerking off? Fucking loser.
alone?
Stop jerking off by
There's
yourself.
like 1,000 people in your area code.
Hot ladies,
you're alone.
Hot ladies in your area are waiting to fuck.
You ever went on one of those?
Hell no.
No.
I tried it. Which one was it? Adult Finder?
No.
Adult
I'm
friend
not.
finder. Adult friend finder.
Wow, this nigga got. He said he never been on it, but he knows the
It
name.
was on his favorites tab.
I paid for a month subscription, bro, and there was nothing but old people on
No,
there.
that's what I was gonna say. It was old ladies.
Yeah, it's literally nothing but old people.
I did check it out once, but that was like for like 2 seconds. I was like, oh, they just said that just because they know where I'm at. But these people ain't even here.
It was old people and old couples looking for like a threesome.
swingers.
A throuple. Would you
Nah,
do it?
my
Would you do a
defen-
threesome with an old lady? With an old couple?
Depends how bad she is.
What's old?
I don't know. How old were these people?
Like 50s,
50s.
like
they
straight
were
middle
old.
aged.
I remember it was like Adult Friends Finder, and on my defense, I was mad young,
Yeah,
and I was hyped jerking off, and I was like, "Yo, let me check this shit right
yeah,
now."
because you thought there would be like
These
other
bitches?
18 and 19
Yeah,
year
because
olds.
they put a model there.
Yeah.
Like there's hot girls here for you. Like 3 blocks away. All right,
Bro, I had to
waiting for me. Okay,
say no more.
say less.
Yo, I had to put like the radius at like 500 miles so you can find like a chick remotely
And it was probably a
attractive.
catfish.
And she's 49.
Word.
All right, no, but
Back
we're,
to
we're
these
not done with these pictures. With this
This
conversation.
message.
So he was like, "But it's cool. Wow, can't believe you said that to me."
You know he was hurt. He was
mad
hurt.
hurt.
He was hurt.
And she was like, Did you want me to lie?" He said, "Man, just let it go. Because if I was to fuck you now, you gonna be on this dick. LOL." And she just said, "Good night." So the next picture was, "Yeah, let's do that. Because first it was the way I dressed. Now it's my dick." So I'm assuming she said that he was a clown with how he dressed, and now it's his dick
is
that's
small.
bad or small or something.
Damn, son.
And she said, "Maybe it's both."
Nigga, I will block her.
Yo, my man, why you still trying?
Nigga, it gets worse.
She's mean.
That's what she said. Wow, now you just being mean. That's what LOL. All right, last thing he said was, "See, now I want to fuck you so that you can see the difference. No strings attached." That nigga's mad weird.
Yo, persistence is key, bro.
that shit is mad
I
fucking
mean, if you
weird.
fuck her
son.
once, you can fuck her twice.
Yeah.
They say.
Yeah, but if you fuck it twice, you can change his life. And he's not fucking it twice.
He's not
And
changing
and
her
he's
life.
not gonna
He's not
change her
changing
life for the worse.
He's about to put her on some diet pills. Her clit's gonna get mad big.
Yo, disgusting. Why niggas so fucking weird, yo?
Yo, dudes be having no game.
That's why prostitution should be legal. Yeah, because for dudes like that, give him some pussy, bro. I mean, not saying my man gets no pussy, but obviously he beat, I think, if she knows what his penis is like. But, yo, bro, you already hit it.
Let it go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let it go.
Yeah, move on.
Still beat.
Yeah, still
That's what he
fuck.
should have said. Still beat, though.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, would you ever send unsolicited dick pics?
No, nigga. Hell no.
Nah.
Unless it's to wifey.
Just randomly.
Yeah,
I mean,
right, but even
but that's
that,
not really unsolicited
I'm an
because
adult now.
she'll welcome that.
Yeah.
That's.
I heard
perfect.
that shit doesn't even turn girls on. Like girls
I
are
don't know.
more.
It's a turn off.
Yeah, it's a turn. Girls are more turned on by like physical touch than
Yeah.
and guys are more
Yeah,
turned on by
connections,
visual.
like a connection. They want to feel a connection to you,
Yeah.
not a fucking dick.
And also listen to
Just
dick pic.
a
like,
hairy, veiny.
Like I don't know you, son. What are you doing? Like,
Yeah, that shit's
I think that's
mad
just
weird.
crazy that women just get. Like, and the reason I thought about this because I just saw a tweet. Someone said it's been like 8 minutes into 2020. I already got a dick pic.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. People out here sending dick pics like left and right.
I think it's gonna get to a point where niggas are gonna get like
charges.
legal.
Yeah.
Charges.
That was my next point. I was like, I really think it should be some sort of like assault.
Yeah, it should.
It's like flashing somebody.
Yeah, that's just disgusting.
Yeah.
Your girl ever get a dick pic? Like what? Like random unsolicited dick pic?
My girl?
Like while you guys were together?
Nah.
Nah, not that I know of. I'll ask her
I hope
after,
not.
after we finish recording. And that sucks. I mean, as a female or woman or whatever you identify as, to get these dick pics unsolicited. Imagine like you were getting unsolicited dick pics. Nigga, I wouldn't even have social media anymore.
Word.
Exactly.
And guys will still find the way. mail that shit to you.
Career pigeon.
Send it to you by eBay. An eBay account. No.
Yeah, they start a Finsta.
Yo, but it's crazy how much women have to go through for.
My thing is, what's going through the guy's mind, right?
Right.
I'm gonna send this bitch a dick pic. She's gonna love my dick pic so
Get
much.
mad wet.
Hey, she's gonna be like, "Where are you right now? What the fuck?
I'm driving to
I'm
you.
gonna drive to you to fuck you."
Because I think men just like fall into that fallacy that they assume women are like them.
Yeah, because
Bro, if I see a girl in a bikini, I'm mad horny.
Send me a horny. Send me your location right now.
You're at the pool. Let me see.
That is true.
So we just assume like send them a dick pic, but it's not
the same.
It's
Nah.
not. Yeah.
But the thing is,
Until you have that.
that makes more sense when you know the person, but when you don't know them at all, I don't understand where that thought process comes from.
Yeah.
You don't know Shorty, like she don't know you. I mean, in this situation, it's a little different.
I mean, those are
with
probably the
Carmen.
dudes that send like a dick pic to like 20 chicks, and maybe one of them will be a freak and be like, "Oh, here's this." You know what I mean?
You
Yeah,
know,
but do you want to fuck that one?
It just sucks that 19 chicks are getting sexually assaulted.
Yeah, but do you really want?
whack.
Do you really want a picture of your dick out there in the open, like for everybody to see?
Bro, guys don't care, bro.
nigga, you gotta be mindful with that shit. And
You gotta be sure your shit is A1.
you gotta make sure your shit is A1 and you gotta angle it
You gotta do the angles.
from
You
corner
gotta
to
get that new
corner.
iPhone.
Yeah, or
It worked.
Makes your dick look huge.
But now they should start charging dudes for
yeah, I think so. I agree.
because that shit's getting out of hand.
Nigga, way out of hand.
When I did at the Reading Film Festival, there was a movie, and it was about it was like a short film that a student made, and it was like about dick pics. So it was like a short film, and the girl opens up her phone, and it's just mad eggplants, bing, 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 and I'm like, yo, she must have got mad and said it's a dick pics, and then inspired her to make this fucking movie
Yeah.
about how
Right.
creepy niggas are. Although at the that's just weird.
All right, so going off of like, all right, this dude was being like low key disrespectful.
How so?
Oh, and saying like,
Nigga, I would have came at her pussy then.
if I fuck you now, you're gonna be on this dick, this and that. So do y'all think nice guys finish last? Like to go to the other end of the spectrum.
Yes, I think so.
I
My
think
heart
at
of
that-
hearts, I think that nice guys.
I think at the end of the day, disrespectful dudes like that are still getting more play
Yeah.
than nice guys.
yeah, then
I mean, I guess
Hey, how are you?
I guess what your definition of finishing means?
Getting the pussy.
Getting pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're talking about someone who's a fucking square and doesn't know how to talk to women, and
Like a herb
think,
and-
they think favors equal.
Oh yeah, like being the super gentleman.
Yeah, that means that they get points towards being, getting some pussy.
nah, I mean, nice guys finish last in everything. I think
Yeah.
it's unfortunate though,
Yeah.
because usually they're pushovers or people
You let
walking,
people
Yeah,
walk,
if
walk
you're-
all over them.
or
Yeah.
they're more agreeable. So somebody will be like, "Yo, do this, do that," and I'm out here getting all your shine or taking credit for your
Yeah.
work. And they're not gonna say anything about it.
Are women even attracted to nice guys? I mean,
I
I'm
don't
not
Fat
saying
bitches.
I'm not saying that you got to be like,
nah.
I'm not saying you got to be like some hardcore thug or nothing, but like you can't be agreeable to everything all the time.
Yeah, women sense that.
Yeah.
And it's not even just about being, you know what I mean, attractive to women. It's just you gotta have your own fucking opinion. You have to be
Fucking
your own
man.
Yeah, you have to be a fucking man. Like
Yeah.
some things we're not gonna agree on. You have to be okay with that and not just agree with somebody just because. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I think you have to have a certain level of cutthroat. And I don't mean like betray your boys.
Yeah.
I just mean like, nigga, if we have let's say we have an opportunity to perform in Madison Square Garden, and they'll be like, yo, these guys have opportunity too, and I don't know them niggas. I'm gonna be like, nah, we're gonna be last. We're gonna perform over them.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
level of cutthroat. But a nice guy will be like, we could share the stage.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing the stage with you, nigga, if I don't know you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think the nice guys finish last. And it's not that I'm not nice. I'm just looking out for my tribe. You know what I
Word,
mean?
yeah.
Yourself.
Yeah, so I mean, like when they get the I'm sure they, because in my opinion, they would do that to us.
They would do the same.
Yeah.
They would do the
Yeah.
same to me.
And there's no hard feelings towards them. It's no malice, nothing. But I gotta do what I gotta do for me.
But if the only way we could get them on Square Garden is to share the stage, I would do it.
Yeah.
But if I had a choice, I would be like, nah, we're gonna shine.
Word. Pop their tires that night.
They couldn't make it.
Nah, I wouldn't do anything like that. Obviously.
I
but-
would. Bro, I'm trying to make it, bro. I'm tired of working. I'm tired all the time.
But
Word.
if they tell me like, yo, you could get 15 minutes or 30 minutes,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, well, good luck to them next time. And like, no work harder. But they do say lighting another candle doesn't diminish your light.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's true too.
Nah,
I
but
mean, if it's like some random niggas from Alabama,
yeah.
then but if it might be like some other Reading people,
Yeah.
you know, then I'll be more inclined to share the stage. Well, I do think, generally speaking, nice guys finish last, and I witness it like nice guys not get pussy
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
or not get the position or just get walked all over.
I mean, that's a cliche that women always go for the assholes. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I think it's all about balance. If you can find that perfect balance between being nice to a chick at the same time, like showing her that, like,
Yeah, I could protect you.
yeah.
Or I'm not gonna let niggas skip us in line.
Word.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, they want to see that.
yeah.
Ew.
Imagine being a girl and man nigga skipping your boyfriend online and he just stays with his head down and he doesn't get the new Jordans. That's always that passive aggressive shit where you be like, yo, there's a line.
Back of the line, bro.
But yeah, do you think nice guys finish last, Mo?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah. I think it's a, and one of the reasons why I was saying that is that shit was mad loud. Like, you know, when like in sales and stuff, you got to be aggressive. You got to keep pushing people, and nice people just. And it's not just sales, but it's just when you're in sales for a little bit, you kind of see that there's a correlation to how well you do in sales and how well you can do in life. Just people who do good at sales don't have a problem asking for what they want in life, and they just keep pushing and keep pushing. There's people who aren't fit for that.
Yeah.
Other people will let you walk all over them, and yeah, nice guys. They definitely finish last. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's why guys are assholes to women. Because it probably has a more success rate than being nice and respectful to a chick. You know what I mean,
So
that's how you get chicks using you, yo.
So you send like a 1,000 dick pics to everybody.
You just tell them that your dick is bigger.
I think the niggas sending
Cast
dick
a
pics
wide
are
net.
how they're nice guys. The unsolicited dick pic niggas.
Oh, the nice guys?
I mean, in life, they're probably the nice guys, and on the internet, they got this ego. Like,
Oh yeah, they got.
Oh, they can be
got
whoever
balls
they
on.
really
They
want.
got
Yeah,
balls
they be who they
behind
wanna
the
be,
screen.
behind the screen, because
I think it's every guy sending a
Nigga,
dick
I would
pic.
dead stop being a friend with you if I find out you're sending mad unsolicited dick pics.
Yeah.
We know a few friends, bro. We got a few
Didn't somebody
friends.
post something?
Our boy?
Yeah.
Who? Let's put that nigga on blast.
I'm pretty sure that.
Nah, allegedly.
All right, allegedly, according to him, that nigga talks about it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nah, that's different than sending dick pics, nigga.
No, he talks about how he tweet. No.
I
I don't know if he's in a relationship right now, but if you're his girl, stop listening right now. But yo, I'm sure he tweeted that shit like mad times.
Oh, all right. I don't know what to say about that on air.
You can cut all this shit. I don't care.
Nah, I'll cut out his name.
Word.
Beep. No, you won't.
Nah, but that's weird. So I
right.
guess niggas that send dick pics ain't nice.
All right, I'm gonna ask Frank Hell's question now.
All right.
Back to the topics. Let me pull up this document. No, I am asking Mo's question.
All right.
Yeah, so I was looking at Mo's question on the topic page, and I found this one pretty funny because I've done this. I guess this is gaslighting. Well, I don't know, where is it at? Mo. All right, here we go. Mo asks, "Why do we call women psycho for being good at putting together clues that we just sloppily try to hide?"
Yo, how good are women at putting clues together, bro?
FBI, bro.
Yo,
FBI.
they're fucking so good at it.
FBI.
Yeah, they're good.
It's either they're really good at it, or I'm just really bad at fucking putting shit, like hiding shit. Like,
I think
fuck.
they're good at it because they care more. They care so
I don't
much
know.
that they put the time into it.
No, I think men are just sloppy.
I think it's men are sloppy because
Men are sloppy.
I
'cause
would
you
like to
mad
think
horny,
I like to
nigga.
think that I care just as much.
Like to like track your girl like that nigga from you.
I didn't see that, but I don't know about all that. But it's not just because I don't do that doesn't mean I don't care just as much. You know what I mean? If I was looking for evidence, I might. I don't know. I might put in that same amount of effort
Yeah, if I had a suspicion, I would.
if you had a suspicion. But
What's that quote? If you look for something, you're gonna find it.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
I think that's the quote. There you go.
Yeah. That's why I don't look, bro.
So, but why call her psycho though? I mean, why degrade her?
Because we want to convince her,
that she's being irrational.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were sloppy
For-
about it, bro.
bro, deny.
Why not be honest about it?
Why
What?
not lie about it?
Well, you're not honest with the cops, nigga.
Word.
I don't want to get in trouble.
No, that's completely
We'll
story.
just walk into the
Nah,
precinct.
that's completely different, man. You talking about going to jail for a long time?
What were you talking about? Child support, being in the doghouse. Like,
Word.
Life goes on, man.
it does.
So why do we call women psycho?
I mean, it's just like a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I did that, but you're psycho. for
I think we believe like if we,
I
say,
mean,
if we say it enough, they might be like, oh, maybe I am tripping. Maybe I am. And then when she
And that
realized
shit
that,
work.
I'm like, yes,
Nah,
got
but
away with it
'Cause
again.
That shit works. 'Cause that should be
It
working
does.
too.
Nah, bitches be tripping though.
Bitches do be tripping. I'm gonna get that on my tombstone. Bitches
Bro,
be tripping.
If I confess, I'm not calling her crazy, bro. She was right.
Oh, you're talking about if I'm confessing?
No, you said that you would say, yeah, I did that, but you're crazy.
No. I always deny. That's my rule to the
No,
day
you
of
said
die.
that a second ago.
If I'm confessing I did something, I wouldn't call her psycho. I would just tell her why.
I don't think I've ever confessed anything in my life.
That's 'cause I don't
It's
think
always
you
been like, you fucking crazy.
Nigga, you can't confess, bro.
Hell no, bro. Deny.
Deny.
Bro, it wasn't me. She called me
In
on the
the
camera.
corner?
It wasn't me.
You in the corner?
That's like the realest song ever.
Nah, I feel like the reason we do it is gaslighting them.
Yeah.
It's like you're crazy for thinking that, even though you're right.
Yeah.
even though you're right, even
Yeah,
though
even though
you've
you're-
literally given her all the reasons in the world.
Stop going through my phone, you fucking psycho.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
but son-
didn't trust me.
Nah, but
Word.
son, that one suspicion brings a fucking hellstorm. Like they'll catch on to stuff that you're like, you have no reason to know that, or any way to figure out how to. I don't know how you figure that shit the fuck out.
Yeah.
Is woman intuition real?
I don't know about that.
I think
That's
men,
a good question.
I think men are just wrong so much that
That woman intuition.
yeah,
is
it's just
real
their,
too
their,
often.
su- their
It's
success
real.
rate is like 98%.
it seems real.
Yeah.
It does, nigga. Woman intuition seems mad real.
It's
bro.
real because we make it real.
I just don't like when people say women's intuition is real because they're sitting at the bar one day and all of a sudden they
Oh,
had,
like-
a,
like
they had a
they
sense
felt- they
that
felt
their-
something.
They felt something that their sister,
like a spider
Spidey sense?
yeah, like their sister,
He's cheating.
yeah, her sister, like in California, it has a boy, her husband who's cheating on her. Like, no, just fuck out of here, son.
Nah, yeah, it does seem right just because the probability is, but their intuitions will be. I don't think it's like a
I don't think
factual.
I think it's just like, you know what I mean, they get the suspicions, they're putting clues together in their head, which is what most people do, and then they have a gut feeling that, hey, maybe something's off, and then that's it. That's what most people do. It's not like a sixth sense where you fucking figured something out, like some what's the bitch's name from?
It's like a dude comes home with a hickey on his neck and it's like, my woman's intuition tells me he's cheating. Like,
yeah.
Obviously,
He had an Ashley Madison account.
something suspicious. My gut is telling me something.
Something's up. Yeah, no.
No, I don't think woman intuition is real, but like you said, they're
But-
probably right. They're playing the probability
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, but they're right a lot. And just it's just that we're
Yeah, if you're in a relationship, he's
And
cheating. To all our
if
listeners,
you're wrong a lot and we fuck up a lot, so that's all it is.
Both parties.
I think women are sneakier.
Yeah.
That's you know what? I don't know. I'm gonna refrain from that conversation because I, to my knowledge, have never dealt with a sneaky bitch.
Woman, yeah. Damn.
Yeah, no, right? No, I've never been with someone who I felt like was,
Oh yeah, women ain't sneakier. Like I dealt with sneak bitches who thought they were sneaky.
No, but at the same time, I'd be seeing stuff online where it's like, yo, that bitch is mad grimy.
Yo, yes.
And I don't know how you wouldn't have been able to see that. But so I'm saying, like, it's not been in my experience, so I don't want to say men are sneaky or men. I don't know. So
I think women are sneakier by a little bit.
why is that?
Just because I feel like I would assume that they're being honest over a guy. So
Yeah.
girls are automatically like checking for shit. Where I wouldn't check for shit until like there's a clear sign in my face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta see her making out with him for me to spaz out.
You're like,
Yeah. I gotta find a condom in her vagina.
in her vagina.
and then all of a
At
sudden
least
I'm
you
gonna be
be-
like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, that's not mine.
Yeah, I don't wear condoms.
I don't use magnums.
Yeah,
It's been up there since our
where's the
first
snug fits?
Where's the petites?
Yo, shout out to Snug Fit condoms. You ever seen one in person?
Nah, what is that? That's a real thing?
Yeah, Lifestyle sells them. You know who had them?
Every condom's a snug fit, yo.
You know who had them? The homo. I think he just got a bag from like the office in Cutsound, Mex. And then one of our boys found it, John, and was like, "What the fuck is this, bro?" It says Snug Fit Lifestyles. It was like green or it was like a weird different color, but shout out to that.
Y'all heard that Magnum was just like a marketing thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the same size as a regular condom.
Yeah, it's just a regular ass condom.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Like you could
So
fist
I-
the whole condom. Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I never bought a Magnum.
condom.
A condom. Period.
Nah, I never bought a Magnum. I always thought it was a black people brand.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, just like St. Ives 40 is like
Say nice 40. Just like cocoa butter
word is in the culture section of Walmart.
with the wave caps.
Yeah.
We go where it says Goya.
Word. We use the Goya condoms.
Word. What? Shout out to
They come with holes already.
Yo, you know how Puerto Ricans like rap Goya Mount hard?
It's not even Puerto
It's
Rican.
not even Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not?
Nah.
What is it?
It's like Filipino.
Is
What?
it?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I'm about
It's
to Google
it's
it.
one of them weird.
I thought it was
Chinese
like Cuban.
countries.
I thought it was like it can't be Cuban because they weren't allowed to trade with us. Yeah, it is one of them weird countries though. Shout out to Goya, sponsor us.
Word.
Yo,
Shout out to our Philippine listeners. Frank, I just called you weird. Weird.
All three of y'all.
Philippine people.
Do we have people in the Philippines?
I boxed a Filipino guy before.
How bad did you lose?
Bro, he was like Pacquiao, bro.
Wait, we like
When-
boxed him in a ring?
No, it was the night. I'll never forget. It was the night of the De La Hoya Mayweather fight. That shit was like when we were in high school, and we went to some dude's crib like out in
Was that in
Moen.
high school?
Yeah, it was a while ago, bro. Anyway,
Maybe you were in high school.
yeah. So this dude's crib was out in Moen. He had like a nice place, big screen TV, big house. So before the fight, somebody decided to bring gloves. And, you know, dudes, whenever there's gloves, you got to box.
Yeah,
You
we
go.
got to.
So
Yeah.
we started making all the matches, and this Filipino dude was like the same size as me. He's my boy. I mean, but we were like the same size, so we were like, fuck it, me and him are gonna box.
He smacked his knees before he.
So I had never done it before with like another person. And this dude came out swinging, bro, like swinging. And I was like, oh, shit. And I actually turned around and like ran away.
How old
And-
were you?
And high school, so I was like 15, 16. And he was like swinging at the back of my head. And this dude's backyard where we were boxing on, it was like on a hill. And I think that's what happened. Like I lost my footing and I had to turn around to like catch myself. And he was still swinging at me like from behind. and I got mad. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's really swinging at me. All right. So we reset because people noticed that I was like falling. And I trashed him, bro. I fucking trashed because I got mad. Yeah, I got mad that he was like swinging at the back of my head.
Right.
And I had like longer reach than him somehow. And I was just like keeping him away with my left.
Somehow.
Somehow. And I was just trashing him with my right the whole time. That's my little boxing story when I fought Pacquiao.
Shout out to Filipino people.
Yo, you know who I boxed the one time who came out just like that? Swinging. Like, nigga, we sparring right now. Just relax.
Yeah, like chill. Like he was swinging like to knock me out.
Fucking Joe.
Oh, Joe Colo.
Joe, yeah. The fucking realtor we shout out. That nigga came fucking swinging. I'm like, yo.
What'd I do to you? I thought we were friends.
Yo, this nigga came out like swinging hard. It's like, the thing with Joe is that he has no like medium level. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, he's
either
0 or
0 or 100. And that's it. So as soon as the bell rang, that nigga was coming. He ran at me. Man, I ain't been in the gym in like.
Wait, yeah, was that in a ring?
Yeah, we were at Washington's.
Oh, shout out to Washington's.
Yeah.
Or
Shout out to Darren. But yeah, he almost knocked me the fuck out because I wasn't expecting that shit.
You wear the headgear?
We might have. I don't remember. Maybe not. I don't know.
Nah.
It wasn't even supposed to be nothing crazy. It was just
Yeah, we like trying
throw
to
it
break a
on.
sweat.
yeah, we're just
Whatever.
fucking around, bro.
fucking around. Yeah. This
This
nigga
nigga's a go hard. Yo, Joe, you a go hard.
like, what are you doing, bro? Relax.
I know. I had to watch like the De La
Yo, and
Hoya
I was
fight
like-
all sweaty and fucking almost threw up.
And I couldn't bitch because then I'm a bitch. You know what I mean? We boxing. I put the gloves on. I got to deal with it.
Nah, I think you gotta set that before, like, nigga, we hitting in the face or
Yeah,
like, because once you're like you expecting like it to be a friendly bout and the nigga swinging for your face, so like, all right, we swinging at the face.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I know he can fight.
Yeah, and he's
So I'm like-
lefty, so it's different.
Yeah, so I was like, let me not make him this nigga mad. He goes from
Harder.
100 to 200.
He starts throwing kicks.
I'm trying to get out of here, and after the second beat,
goes bare knuckle.
Yeah, that bare knuckle fighting shit is wild. I used to box
that.
niggas in DR.
Yeah.
Like but we didn't have the gloves. We would put on socks.
this nigga's not even fight. This nigga's not. That's not boxing.
That's Muay Thai.
Nigga, I remember this shit like it was yesterday. Yeah,
That's Fight Club.
and then they always tell me like, "All right, we'll throw Frank out at you. We'll throw Frank out at you," because I was like Joe, like I will go hard, but I would throw punches like obviously untrained, just throwing
Yeah.
haymakers nonstop.
Right.
And I remember I went to box my cousin that lived over there, so he had on gloves, but he didn't touch me. And then at the end of the fight, he took off his gloves. By gloves, I mean socks.
Yeah.
So you would put like a bundle sock on top and then the
Okay.
sock over it. So then the nigga took it off and he had rocks in there, thinking that he was gonna crack me with the rocks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean we were young though. So
nigga was
He's trying to kill you.
yeah, bro, that shit. I'll never forget that shit. I was like, this nigga had rocks. Luckily, I didn't let him hit me.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody. I hope my son does that. Like, has little boxing matches when he's younger.
Bro, our kids are gonna grow up in the suburbs. They're gonna be mad soft. Unless we make them.
Unless we make him box
Yeah.
us.
Y'all kids.
Yeah.
Word.
Y'all kids, not mine.
Nah, but he has cousins his age, and I always do a lot of that shit with my cousins. Just box them.
All right, I'm gonna ask Frank. This is your question, right? Frank Hell's question. Does being an atheist automatically mean you're nihilistic? Another question. If it's just continuation. If there's no afterlife, then what's the meaning of life? It's pretty deep for someone who said opius.
Word.
What's the meaning of life? Are you asking me? We could start off with yourself.
No, we asking you.
In my opinion, I think about this a lot. The meaning of life, and it's gonna seem like a simpleton answer, is is survival of your species and to reproduce. That's all it is. It's not that deep.
Yeah,
That's the most basic answer ever.
Yeah.
My answer was pretty gay.
It was that.
To be happy. Nah, that ass. Find your happiness and live your life that
yeah,
way.
my answer is a combination of both of you guys.
Word.
It's-
Medium gay.
Medium gay, yeah. Is that, and then when people say meaning of life, they want to assume that you were made with a meaning or like a
Oh,
purpose.
your purpose.
A purpose.
Find your purpose.
Your
yeah.
purpose is whatever you make it, whatever
Yeah.
you want it to be, and that's it. Because there's nothing after this.
Not on some more philosophical senses to be happy, I think.
Yeah.
Gay.
But no, I don't think being atheist, like we're all three of us, that doesn't mean I'm nihilistic and have no hope for life. and
Yeah, I think
that my
everything-
life is meaningless. Like, no, I want to,
Nothing's worth it.
yeah, I want to love somebody. I want to be happy. I want to make my loved ones happy. I want to protect my family. I want to make my sons happy.
Do you think that there are universal moral truths, like,
Well,
universal morality?
Like, don't kill people.
I
Like
think
is
so.
that moral universally, or is it just?
I think
is that
every-
is just moral to our species,
It's more to our species.
not universal?
Oh,
I'm talking about
universally every
universal
species.
moral truth. Yeah,
No, I think good and evil
No.
is subjective or objective, whatever, which one it is.
subjective.
There's no such thing as, I really believe there's no such thing as good and evil. It's
So
just cultural norms and taboos that we've been
That
conditioned to
feel
believe.
I feel like that's nihilistic. Like
What's the definition of nihilistic?
That can be that could be perceived as nihilistic. That there's no good and evil.
That's why we made you the host, bro.
But I do think there's such thing as good and evil.
The original nihilists believed that values were baseless, like basically what you were saying. This meant that institutions like the Christian church were trying to force subjective values over society, presumably to secure their own power. In reality, according to nihilists, there are no universal moral truths.
There aren't any.
There are no. Yeah. I don't.
I agree
honestly
with
don't I honestly don't think so either. Like, yeah, it's immoral for me to kill a man, but that's only because, like Frankel said, what we're here to do is procreate and grow as a species. But we kill ants all the time. We kill bugs all the time. A bug might not kill. I mean, they will, but they might not kill another bug because they want their own species to grow. But we don't see the same thing about them. Same way other species might not see the same way about us. So if they kill us, it's not immoral. It's not universally immoral to kill a human. It's just immoral for us because we made that decision to be. That's just what it is. So I don't think there's a universal moral truth.
Well, like that applies to every species.
So it applies to everything.
Oh yeah, nah.
Like you said, there's no good and evil.
Bro,
we
humans
just
were
made that. It's all subjective.
The human conscience is a curse.
Gift and a curse, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh? Why are we conscious though? If there's no,
Because our like frontal lobe developed so much that we became self-aware, aware.
But I
you
mean,
know what I mean?
like you said, elephants are conscious too.
they're conscious of death. Yeah.
They're conscious of death. That means they
And
have.
so are certain like birds.
I
And we
mean-
remember, I've read like certain birds that we remember, like you mess with them and they'll shit on you.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
forever.
Crows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
forever.
Crows.
Crows.
Crows?
Yeah.
And all right, let's not just say us. I mean, pretty much every living being. All right, maybe not trees. I don't know if they have a conscience, but dogs have consciences. I'm sure they know. They think.
My dog be looking sad when he does something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, dogs. I mean, just we're not the only species out here that has a conscience. So
I mean, I don't know if you could prove that. You think
I-
dogs
I
be
get-
feeling bad for biting people?
No.
do you think elephants do?
No, nigga. I don't think so.
I do.
You think they feel bad for like stampeding on somebody?
Yeah, I know that they feel. I know you know.
No, they feel grief.
They feel grief. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and they remember people when people do fucked up shit to them. They try to protect their own. They remember when people do good things for them. Like I read this once. I don't know if I read it or I heard it somewhere that this one guy saved this elephant, like when the elephant was a baby, and then saw him like 40 years later, and the elephant recognized him somehow.
Yeah,
and,
elephants
and
never
was like-
forget.
yeah, and it was just like happy to see him. So it's like
That's dope.
I can't say that elephants don't have a conscience. Like there's some
I don't know,
kind
it's
of
hard
thought
to
process
prove.
back there. I mean, yeah, it's definitely gonna be hard to prove. I mean, you can't
Yeah, they have a good memory.
you can't know what's in someone else's brain. But what's your definition of consciousness then?
I think it's feeling bad for doing something bad, to put it simply. I mean, I don't know what the textbook definition is, but I don't think animals feel bad for doing something
It's hard
bad.
for me to imagine that an elephant can be that complex and not feel bad when it does something bad. Like let's say the mom.
Well, who's to say what's bad? What he was doing to him was
whatever,
good.
Whatever he imagines,
Yeah.
It was good for
whatever
his,
he did
yeah.
was
he
bad.
stampeded you to save whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. But like, what? Let's say he accidentally that elephant accidentally stampedes on
Baby.
a baby on a baby elephant and kills it. or whatever
You
the.
think they feel bad?
Yeah, nigga, of course. You already
I
said that
don't
they
know.
feel grief.
Yeah, they'll feel bad that the nigga died, but they don't feel bad for what they did. I don't know.
I don't know. We
have
gotta
to
have
ask
we gotta have an elephant on the show.
Yeah, that's like the elephant.
And then they-
Heffalump.
And didn't they have that one Coco, the one gorilla or something that could do sign language and talk?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he
and
would
they-
say I'm sorry and shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to monkeys.
Shout out to humans.
Yo, let's save the rainforest in Australia because it's on fire right now.
Is it really?
Yeah. They say the fire right now in Australia is worse than the rainforest one from a couple months ago.
From the Amazon.
Yeah.
I have been on the internet lately. So.
You ain't see that video of the koalas like running away?
Oh, I
shit
saw
was
that.
sad. That shit was sad, bro.
Koalas are cute. That's why
Word.
No.
they're more superheroes.
Yeah, koalas are useless.
What? Humans are useless.
No, they're useless. Bro.
Yo, so does being atheist
Co-
make you nihilistic?
Well, but koalas eat leaves that aren't even good for them, and they won't eat any other leaf.
Which
so
one?
the humans-
The eucalyptus?
Yeah,
Why is it not good for them?
they can't digest it.
Yo,
It's
number
bad,
one
bro.
educational podcast in the world.
It's bad for they're stupid, bro.
Fuck them
They're
koalas.
legitimately the stupidest animals on this planet. They won't eat anything else, and the one thing that
Nah,
they eat
nigga.
is bad for them.
Puerto Ricans are the stupidest. Puerto Ricans eat leaves that are bad for them, nigga. Pasteles. Marijuana.
Crack.
Oh shit!
Crack.
What's Puerto Rican cake?
I never seen a Puerto Rican.
Crack.
What's Puerto Rican cake?
Crack by Goya.
Methamphetamines. Nah, but being atheist does kind of make you nihilistic.
It is. It does.
It does.
By that definition.
But that
I was
doesn't
gonna say
mean-
by that definition. My definition of nihilistic is being like hopeless. Like there's no
Yeah,
yeah. I
no
was
hope
gonna
for
say,
anything.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What is your definition of nihilism that you're looking at it as if it's a negative thing?
I thought like Omar. I thought it meant like there's no point to anything.
To anything, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
There's no point of loving my sons, of loving my
Yeah.
wife, of
I mean,
wanting a better career. You know what I mean?
the only point to that is to further your life, procreate. I mean, loving your wife will help you create the bond that you need to be able.
I
to
think being
succeed.
religious makes you nihilistic. Because all religious people are just looking towards the Armageddon, towards the afterlife. You know what I mean? If I suffer on earth, that just means I'll be in eternal paradise until I die. So suffering is what my like penance. Like this is what I got to pay. You know what I mean? For 80 years. Fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah. I've had Christians tell me that the reason why I'm an atheist because I don't want to. I want to sin. I want to sin without consequence. I don't want to take responsibility for the things I do. And I'm like, no, nigga, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's literally what you're doing.
Yeah, just accept the blood of Christ, accept that Christ died
Yeah.
for our sins, and you Gucci.
Yeah, that's
I could touch little boys.
That's number one. And number two, anything that you're going to pay is going to be after you die, not when you're alive.
Yeah.
No, I'm taking responsibility now when I'm alive. So I know for a fact that I'm going to be able to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the opposite.
It's the opposite. But the thing is, when Christians say that they think that you want to sin without,
Well, the
any
thing is, I don't
consequences.
believe in sin.
Yeah, that's number one. But the thing is, for them, they can't imagine. It's kind of like scary what they think that you will just go out and want to murder people because you don't believe in the same things they do. How about I don't think like that's. I don't need religion to not want to kill people.
Yeah,
I'm sorry that you do, but I don't.
yeah.
But it is kind of scary that there's no universal moral truth.
That's not scary at all.
It is, bro.
It's just the fact.
How?
How's it scary?
Yeah.
Because you get niggas like Hitler like that. Like if we play by a code of conduct, which is what religion. I think that's why religion started. They wanted to give a code of conduct for people. Don't kill, don't steal. If you don't believe that, that's bad, or you don't have any type of moral compass on your own, and you just do what you want. You be like Hitler, raping bitches, and
Yeah, but I mean, you don't always have to want to do that. So
no, you don't have to want to do that. But if you like think about it one day and you're like a weird white boy, them niggas are gonna be like shoot up schools and shit like that. That's why it's scary. But the average person, no matter if they're raised with religion or not, isn't gonna want to do that.
Yeah.
It's weird. All right, I'm inclined to believe that, but on the other hand, it just reminds me of all the fucking people out there that like little kids, bro.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
There's a lot of people out there that want to fuck little kids. And now, if it wasn't for society standards that wanted to make them
it'll be like the
scared to
Middle
do
East.
it,
Yeah.
that's kind of be scary. So I mean,
Because they can't do it now and they still do it.
exactly.
So imagine if there was like no moral, like no type of moral
Yeah.
expectation of anybody. I think those type of people, they should put them in the island. Or who was the
But
comedian?
the thing is, we would be ignoring what made them like what they are now. Like, what if we do all that? How do we know that the kids growing up now are
Turn out the same way?
Yeah, like or the ones that were or haven't
you
been born
think people
yet.
are born pedophiles?
I don't
Like
know.
Drake, allegedly?
I don't know.
I think you kind of have to be. Or, didn't you say it's like trauma, extreme trauma when you're young?
Yeah. That's one of the biggest factors.
Yeah.
But that's just weird.
Mad weird.
That was a good question by who?
By you.
Is that set up? Nah, yeah, I always think about it. Like the meaning of life is like obviously a cliche question.
I try to avoid talking about these topics because I feel like we're gonna dedicate a whole episode on
Whole 3 hours.
a whole 3 hours on atheism and religiousness and Christianity and
And morality.
immorality.
No, but I
And I don't
agree
think we're really ready for that, and it's too deep for the people who want to listen to us.
to listen to us fucking say jokes.
Yeah.
No, but it is true what Omar said, that the concept of good and bad is not real.
It's not.
It's not real. Like, to Mormons, we're bad. You can't tell me in my heart of hearts that I'm a bad person because I'm not a polygamist or whatever they believe, or because I don't believe in God. And to you, religious people are bad or whatever it may be. But let us know if you're bad or good.
Yeah. If you're Christian, chances are you're bad.
Tell us if you believe that if there's a universal moral truth.
Isn't that wild that Christians really believe that no matter what they do, they're forgiven?
Yeah, they do confession or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's funny because when I was a Christian and I got baptized and all that bullshit, I was.
How old were you when you got baptized?
Too old. So I was.
You do it in a pool?
Yeah.
Oh, you were old then.
with the white gown?
Yeah. Yeah. So they said now whatever you do, it doesn't matter what you do. You're not. You're
You're
can't-
forgiven.
You can't
Yeah.
lose your salvation. That's what they say. You
the
can't
blood of
lose your-
Christ is-
You can't lose your salvation. So does that mean I'm still going to heaven?
Yo.
Like right now, am I still going to heaven?
Touch black, no trade backs.
You can't lose your salvation supposedly.
You're good. You Gucci.
And I don't even know if that's even in the Bible. So where they get that from?
Imagine how tight they'll be.
It could be. So I don't know.
If heaven's real, Mo's up there.
Until the day I die, I'm fucking.
Man, atheists
Jesus.
and be like, yo.
What you doing here, bro?
I was talking to my uncle and I was like, yo, so, you get married, right? Let's say you're married and your wife dies and you get a new wife. When you get to heaven, who's your wife? And he's like, eso lo dice en la Biblia. Hasta la muerte. Cuando la muerte. Until the
yeah.
death, until death do his part.
For,
at death, he's like, at death,
We're not
you're not
allowed-
married anymore. And I'm like, still, but you're going to be in heaven seeing the people you rocked with, and it's going to be awkward.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. People just assume that y'all just gonna be like chilling like a big old community, like a big old lunchroom. Y'all can just chill. But first of all, how you know you're gonna recognize each other? How you know you can talk? You're supposed and in the Bible, all you're supposed to be doing is just sitting there praising the
For all eternity.
for all eternity. Just
That's
I don't
mad
know.
whack.
you know what I
Yo,
would,
send me to hell, B.
you know what I would think when they would talk about this is I'm like, all right, if I'm singing all the time because I'm assuming praise, am I singing? Because I would think this at church while I'm singing the song. Am I singing this song here? Are they singing this song? Or did they sing? Are they singing older songs? Or does it take a while before they?
You start overthinking.
Does it take how long until they start singing this song? Is it going
Or-
to be a couple hundred years?
Alabare,
Are they ahead or they not?
alabare, for all eternity.
Mi Señor. Jesús resucitó.
Yo, and I think about the thoughts that I had, and I was like, yo, I don't know how I didn't just realize how stupid it all sounded.
You know what I heard back in the day? That when you sing, that counts for 2 times praying.
Word? That's the first
You're
one
at a
for me.
2x.
A multiplier.
You're a multiplier.
So
You gotta sing every prayer at home.
It's like you pray twice.
Yeah, it's like you pray twice when you sing. That's what I heard.
Nah.
That shit's mad stupid.
Quick maps.
Quick man. Yeah,
It's
you,
crazy how stupid that should be.
you were never really super religious, right? You went to church?
Even as a young age, I felt like it was dumb. But I went because you're a little kid. Your mom forced you to. Your aunts, your abuela.
Like if you speak out, you get
Yeah.
backlash.
You ever seen people like
Yo, me and my cousin were like fucking around in church one day, and my aunt like pinched the shit out of my neck. Like,
Nigga, word?
yo, what the fuck?
You ever see people like dancing and shit, like praising and yelling out loud,
Catching the speeding through and shit.
yeah, all that shit.
Yeah. I'm Spanish, bro. Every church, every Sunday, the same people caught the speeding through. Yo, I remember the one time.
You ever see niggas speaking in tongues?
Yeah. Or,
I had a coworker of mine once. She's like an older ass Pentecostal. She said, "You're not a real Christian until you speak in tongues."
I remember
And I was
when
like, I'm not a Christian.
I remember when Mo was religious.
We
I
were in the
ta-
middle of his. He was in the
Yeah,
middle of the story.
a quick story. And I brought up that speaking in tongues shit, and you're like, you were religious, but you were like logical about it. You're like, that's just stupid speaking in tongues because the Bible speaking in tongues is like the devil talk or some shit, right? It was something.
Supposedly, if you're actually talking from somebody else, yeah. Like if you in time, like if I thought like if you were actually speaking in tongues, and if it was because of a spirit in you, then
It's because of the devil, or whatever.
it got to be something like that.
Yeah, that's what you told me, and I was like, oh, that shit kind of makes sense.
You know, the reason why is because the whole point of speaking in tongues was because the guy was in front of a whole large crowd of people that like all of them spoke different languages, and he spoke in tongues in a manner in which they could understand him. So
okay.
So he wasn't speaking just gibberish. He was speaking, and everyone in the crowd understood what he was saying in his language. So for you to just start speaking gibberish, what the fuck are you doing that for? Everyone can understand you in English or Spanish or whatever language you're speaking. Like, there's no point of that. So that's what I was trying to tell him. So like, if when people do that, it's because it's either Satan, or you're lying. And now I'm just keeping that at you're lying or crazy.
you ever used to come down to the living room and there was like people from church? Like,
Yeah, bro, I hated that
fucking
shit.
worse, yo.
In a fucking circle.
Yeah, like, oh man, and you went down, so like now you were
Nigga,
stuck
you
there.
couldn't leave.
Yeah.
God,
Fuck,
nigga.
man.
This
You know,
fucking
what
cult.
was my escape move? I gotta use the bathroom.
Go back to
Then
my room.
Then I was sneaking to my room. I hated that.
Keep on playing Crash Bandicoot.
Yo, what were you thinking? You and your
Nah,
cousin?
my dad would make me stay, huh?
My cousin?
Oh, yeah.
No, I forget what I
You
said.
and your cousin were
Church fucking around.
Oh no, that was just quick. That like,
Uh.
if you fucked around in church, you get fucking pinched.
About to rewind this. That sounded interesting.
So yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday. They'll be doing Hora Santa, and I'm there like, fuck, I can't use their bathroom because if they see me, they're gonna make me do a rosario.
Yeah.
And nigga, they will be like, you're doing the rosario, the rosary, because you know how you do the rosary is like 5 times, 10
Oh,
times
you
each.
grew up Catholic?
Yeah,
I
so-
don't know that. No.
I don't know either.
So when you do the rosary, that's what the rosary beads, you use them to pray. So it's 5 times you do this prayer, 10 times each. You say
What?
Yeah.
I know when I was watch movies
For
and,
what reason?
and TV shows, the priest in confession would be like, do 10 Hail Marys and this and that. I'm like, what the fuck? You gotta like do a certain amount to get forgiven,
Like, what does that do? Like,
Nigga,
Just
bro.
repeat
And
the
then
same
if
words over and
you
over.
sing them, that's the multiplier.
I only had to do it 2.5 times. Nah, so you do like 10 Hail Marys, yeah.
Yeah.
We'd be like, Hail Mary, full of grace, whatever. And then the other person would say the other half. So you have to do that 10 times to get to the rosary
Man,
beads.
fuck that.
And then they'll be like, oh, Franco, you're doing the third whatever. And I'm like,
yo, by the
fuck.
time you're done with that, it's time to go home.
Yeah, bro. That shit would be mad long.
It's a cult, bro. Just say these words over and over again.
I remember when my mom would have us go to church like throughout the weekday, because we would go a couple of times. They would have like a prayer group, a whole thing of just prayer, and it was like they would split up in groups and everyone had to pray. So me and my sisters kind of like hope we got stuck together so that we wouldn't really have to pray.
Yeah.
But if you're stuck with like hardcore church people, it's like they look at you like, all right, now your turn, pray out loud.
Yo, that would
Fuck that.
Yo, that used to be the most annoying when you were like a teenager and there were teenagers that were like mad religious. Like, it's fucking loser out of here, yo.
Yeah, there'll be some go hard. There's go
And,
hards
and
in
the thing is,
everything.
everyone assumed that I was that hardcore Christian dude, teenager.
I had
But
this,
I hated it.
I had this one-
I hated praying at least.
I had this one cousin who like went through like a year in his life when he became super Christian, and we would be hanging out, and everything he would say, bro, you gotta go to church with me. You gotta go to church. I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. I know what you're really like. And then a year later, that shit like faded away, and he was back to normal.
Yeah, that's just weird.
He changed like all his screen names like online to like religious names and shit.
Jesus Christ. We love you, God.
I remember one time we went to my church, and like they would take all the kids and put them in a separate room and do Sunday school or whatever. And this one weekend they took us to like some other building, and it was like a whole hall full of like kids, but like religious kids.
Yeah.
And I felt mad lost. I was like, I don't know shit about the Bible. And we were playing like a game show where they were asking religious questions and you would win points and shit. Yeah, so they called on me and they were like, when Joseph set fire to the forest, where did the animals go? And or some shit like that. And I gave the most wrong answer ever. And they were like,
Brooklyn.
I was like, the desert. And they were like, no, they went to the palace of Abraham. I was like, yo.
Is that nice?
It was some shit like that. All the animals went somewhere, like some building. I'm like, man, because I was never religious.
Yeah, I would be in
When I was younger,
catechism class, mad lost.
I didn't know nothing about the Bible.
when I was younger, I remember being mad hype about it.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like in my, like let's say 10, 11, 12. I don't know. It just, that's all I knew. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and I was like kind of excited to know everything about the only thing I knew.
Yeah.
And then, it was stupid.
Thankfully, I wasn't raised like that. I'm like super religious.
Nigga, I learned songs and shit.
Yeah.
The one time we were all really young. My dad, I don't know, like let's say 9 or 10. My dad had me and my sisters learn a song and sing it in front of the whole thing.
In front of the whole church.
Oh, church,
Yeah.
yeah. That shit
He was probably mad proud.
He was.
He was hitting them solos.
He like the kid in the Step Brothers. He's like, I need you louder.
Bringing in that alto.
Yeah.
One time my mom brought me to the front of like the congregation for them all to pray for me. I'm like, fuck, man, now I got to stand here and have this pastor put his hand on my shoulder and Dios, perdona Omar y ayúdale con lo que va en la escuela. Oh, I think that's what it was. I was starting college.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, man? You know I'm going to drop out.
I'm gonna drop out like
And you
50% of
did.
people.
And you did too.
Yeah, I did.
A lot of good that prayer did for
You
me.
guys are both doing better than me, so fuck it.
Nah, dropping out of college was one of the best decisions I ever did in my life. Nigga,
Yeah.
I was going to school for criminal justice.
And I hate the cops.
Nigga, I wrote a rap.
Fuck 12.
I used to like write raps or whatever, so I wrote a rap and I was like, and I went to school to study criminal justice, not because I like the cops so I could legally bust clips or some shit like that. And then I thought that shit was mad hard because I thought I couldn't be a rapper and do criminal justice. It was
Yeah.
like fucking oxymoron. Like, but yeah, I'm happy I dropped out, bro. It
Oh.
just saved me that.
I went and took the civil service test to become a cop, and I passed with like a 98 percentile. And I was taking these classes from like a retired cop that he told you like what the whole process was, and he was like, "Yo, they call you randomly to come in and take like a psych evaluation, a lie detector test, this and that, and the third." And I remember I quit because I felt like they were gonna ask me if I knew any criminals, and I did,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I did, and I just stopped going. I was like, I'm not snitching on my boys.
Nah, I just thought because,
Everyone gets snitched on.
Word.
Nah, my bad.
but
I
yeah,
just
dropping
wanna
out of college was one of the best decisions of my life.
Word.
That's weird because I don't know what to tell my kid.
What do you mean?
Like, should I tell him, yo, go to college?
Nah, learn a trade.
Or should I be like, yo, you don't need, college is not for everybody.
Tell him to
unless-
make- tell him to
unless-
make his own decision.
Unless the system gets fixed.
Yeah. Unless he gets a scholarship.
Word.
Then yeah, take advantage.
Yeah. But for me, like if somebody told me college is not for everybody, I would be like, I'm not going then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just thought I had to go through that process to be quote unquote successful.
Yeah.
Although college was dope because I met mad people.
And the thing is, a lot of people have been thinking that, and a lot of people have been going to college, and now the jobs that you would have gotten, for the with that bachelor degree is now a master degree.
Yeah.
I mean, and
The market is flooded.
yeah,
Word.
Everybody got their associates.
and it's just work that people with no degree could have done too.
Yeah.
So it's like they just keep doing that just so that they can limit.
I really feel like that. I feel like any job you could just learn.
Yeah, you
I
can.
Just
think
just
so,
get
too.
trained.
That's
If you're
lit-
not mentally retarded, yeah,
Yeah.
you can learn.
Anything.
every job.
Anything.
Yeah.
Every job you have to literally learn from the beginning
Yeah.
once you get hired, so it doesn't even matter. I mean, I guess it's important to understand some core concepts, but
It's like, yo, if I
the
go
most part,
to
you can
college
just
for,
learn it.
if I go to school for accounting, why am I taking an English class?
Yeah.
Why am I taking a science class? Why am I taking history of
Why am I taking dinosaurs?
Russia? History of Russia, of Eastern.
Archaeology.
I took dinosaurs, appreciation of music. Like they no
I took rock climbing, bro.
dead ass.
Dead ass. But I was at RAC for like a semester, and then I didn't even transfer that over, so it was for nothing.
Bro, I took African studies.
That sounds mad interesting though.
It wasn't. Bro, this professor was white, but he was like one of them white guys that's like super into Africa.
Yeah.
Like Mother Africa.
Nigga,
You
ain't there
gotta-
a comedy with a professor like that?
I don't know.
Fuck. I gotta look into it.
But this dude and his wife were like super like, they were both white, but they were super like pro Africa and go back to the motherland.
Does he have dreads?
Nah. Hey, yo, he would make us write a paper on Africa every single class, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I failed that one.
Nah, that was my shit. If I had to write a paper, Cadaddle. I would, was the syllabus? I would look at the syllabus and be like, fuck, I gotta write a paper. I'm
Yeah.
dropping out of this one.
I had to write a lot of papers.
Fuck that, bro.
I think the longest paper I had to write was like 27 pages. You know how
I
annoying
believe in
that shit is?
plagiarism at that point.
I only had enough to fill like the first 2 pages.
Yo, imagine back in the day before the internet, how much you could
Triple spaced
plagiarize.
Swear.
Nigga, you could plagiarize like crazy. What they gonna do? Now they could just Google your sentence and that
Yeah.
shit will pop up.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you have to cite your sources, they could just check. Because I mean, you have just as limited amount of information as they do. Like you would only be able to get the books that's
From the
right in front of
library,
you.
yeah.
So they can just check the books.
Like I would plagiarize like crazy and
Just
never got
make
back.
up some books.
write the book that with all the false information, and then cite that book in your paper.
You think professors be checking, nigga, when they got $300?
I'd be like, yo,
$1
page
for
6 of African Studies by Haywood Jablomi.
Kunta Kente. Like by Cameron.
Cameron Giles, the 19th century philosopher.
Yo, speaking of 19th century, would you live forever if you could?
Would I know?
I would need rules. I would need to set my own guidelines.
All right, all right,
All right,
why not?
Because it sounds miserable watching everybody you love die.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only reason. I mean, but the other, I would just want it. I wouldn't want to. I think being finite is what makes life worth living.
Yeah, but I mean,
Damn,
I don't
deep.
mind. I don't mind living 400 years though. I mean, that's finite compared to a billion.
A billion years living, nigga? Hell no.
No. For, in
No,
comparison of a billion
You
years,
don't mind living 400 years.
I don't know. What's
I'll rock out for like a good
I'll rock out for 200 years.
300 years, but I would have to keep my like physical prime body. Like I
So-
don't want to be
so the
100 years old for the next 300 years.
So the rules are not forever, just a long time, and it has to be in your prime fucking years.
It's just like-
Yeah,
You don't
Not
want
yet.
to. You don't want to be given this opportunity at 87 and then stay at that age.
yeah.
No, yeah, like Omar said, if I could be in my 25-year-old body, my 25-year-old
Single for the next 1,000 years.
body, for 200 years, I
Fucking
would do
future
You could be
bitches.
in like 17 different relationships.
Yeah.
You can,
Which
You
one are you
go to
gonna
life
meet in
in-
heaven?
they give you life in jail. All right, so what happens if you get life in jail and you live forever? Like, does it end at a certain time? Because I know. What if they give you multiple life sentences?
Nigga, they give me life in jail and I know I'm gonna live like forever. I'm fucking everybody up. I'm killing all the pedophiles. I'll be in there, nigga, being Mayweather.
Yeah, but they can give you.
Kimbo up in there.
But what they can do is give you an additional life sentence for every person you killed. So they could literally keep you in there for.
The niggas are
Bro,
gonna
like,
be
yo,
so-
I'm gonna just kill. I'm
500
gonna kill somebody
years.
until you release me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can't die, nigga. Like if I could be in my 25-year-old body, I think the longest I would want to live is 250 years. That way I could see like how many generations is that? Probably like at least 5.
Yo, how mad would you be if you do? Let's say you make that deal with the devil, and you're gonna live until for 250 years, no matter what, starting today, and then tomorrow an asteroid hits and
Everybody's dead.
everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. Like
Including
there's no
dogs?
atmosphere. There's
Including dogs.
including dogs. There's no atmosphere on the planet. Like the planet is dead, and you're just alive for the
I just
next
got flown in
250
space like Thanos on a
for
chair.
250 years. You just nigga, you going out of space
I'll be jerking off in
You'll
space.
die and come back to life. Die and come back to life. Die and come back. You know what happens when you go out of space?
Oh, you
You can't
explode.
breathe. Yeah.
You don't. I don't even know if you really explode.
It's a vacuum. Your
Like-
lungs explode.
Heat can't come out of your body.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't have any
Yeah,
way
so
to
you-
get out. So you overheat. Like your blood boils.
AKA explode.
You might explode. I don't know. But I know that your blood
All
boils.
right, those are my rules. No Armageddon. My physical sexual prime, and 200 or 300 years.
200 or 300. I'd say 400, 500.
500. I wouldn't.
That's a
want
long time, bro.
I want my life to end as soon as all other life ends too. Like I'm not trying to be
Floating in space.
going in space or just living on a planet by myself. Because that's just. Can you imagine?
I think I'll be
try to
having
kill
fun
myself.
floating in space.
Hey, there's Jupiter.
For the,
We're like,
you know how
shit.
big you know how big that gap is, and who knows if you're going in that direction?
You get stuck in a gravitational pull.
Yeah,
I made my decision.
Nah, and
you're
I gotta have like
gravitating around the moon.
I gotta have like turbo boosters, like Iron Man.
Nah,
That's
like,
another rule.
You just got mad rules, bro.
nah, if it's like no Armageddon or whatever, obviously I'm not floating in space. Still like 200, 250 years.
Yeah, seeing your loved ones die gotta suck.
Yeah. But I mean, at a certain time, you get used to it.
Word. Peace.
I'm going to make another kid.
I'm gonna just be cool with my sons, and then after I'll forget about my family.
You can start a whole new family.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Would you keep enrolling yourself into high school?
I'd be like Drake.
Edward from,
That's where I got it from.
Twilight. Yeah.
From Twilight, yeah, because that nigga was like 100 years old and he was still in high school.
Oh, yeah,
He's a
you're
real
gay
pedo.
for knowing that.
I watched the
Yo,
movie.
Twilight trilogy of the decade.
Nah, I wouldn't. I'll be enrolling myself in college non-stop, getting mad pussy,
Yo, word.
passing all the history classes.
No word, I was there, nigga. Except for when they changed history.
Yeah. They would
Yo,
definitely be learning about Trump.
I'd definitely be learning about a lot of shit. I mean, all the time in the world.
How long you said? 500 years?
I'd say 500 seems like a lot. I'd probably say 400. I don't know.
Nigga,
So we're definitely not saying forever, obviously.
Yeah, hell no.
So the answer is no.
Yeah.
You wouldn't live forever.
hell no. That's a no-brainer to me. Hell no.
So prime physical body. That means you can't gain weight. You can eat
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
fuck. That seems like a whole different thing.
Cheating? That's
not-
cheating? I don't give a fuck, bro.
That's not even living forever anymore. That's
So
just
it's
a
all
whole
be-
different superpower.
No, but like of Viejito living forever? Hell no. I don't even want to be old ever.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying there's not aging, but there's also not gaining any weight.
Oh, no, that's different.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, yeah, if you could gain weight and shit like that. Nigga, I would try to do in that lifespan. It's dope because I would try to do everything. Like
Yeah.
all my dreams. Nigga, if you have 250 years and you can accomplish your dreams, you're trash.
You're still broke.
you're still broke for 300 years.
Yeah, starving artist for mad long.
Your life was as shitty for your entire lifetime, for the whole 300 years.
That'd be mad whack.
You're still hustling sketches.
You're still ready.
Still in red. Still at DECA.
You can't afford to retire ever. Nah, yo.
You're still living check to check.
That would be tough. Because you don't have a mom to take care of you.
What I'm gonna eat?
So you can't just like quit and try to be in the NBA.
Ham and cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
Can you even be in the spotlight? People gonna find out that you don't die,
Oh, it has to be.
I'll be famous for that.
Yeah.
and then you're gonna be an experiment. Then you're gonna be locked up again.
I don't know.
They won't lock me up, nigga. I'll live forever. Nah, I will tell them I'm an alien.
Yeah, same thing.
Nah, but you know what movie made me change my mind? I used to think it would be cool to like live forever.
What movie?
Bicentennial Man. You seen that?
Never seen it.
I have, but
With your boy,
Robin Williams.
Robert Williams.
Yeah.
He's like a robot.
That's
but
when he's a robot, right? Like that golden robot.
yeah, he's a golden robot, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that nigga,
I
obviously,
think I said that matter of factly. I thought he was being sarcastic.
Nah,
exactly.
he's
He's a
like-
golden robot. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's exactly.
I saw it once. I saw it once.
And then his bitch dies, and he lives forever. He's a robot,
Yeah.
and then he wanted to die. Spoiler alert!
Damn, son.
Yeah, so he
didn't
wanted to
see
die
it.
to be with his bitch.
All right, what were you saying, Omar? Nah, we were
yeah.
talking about cereals before we started recording, and
A little
this
light.
nigga has the worst take on fucking cereals.
Yeah.
What, my number one? It
we
wasn't
were
my
talking
number
about
one.
top 5 cereals.
All right, what's your top 5 cereals? All right, mine, quick, off the rip. Captain Crunch, that's my number one.
I hate Captain Crunch.
Word?
Damn.
You're trash.
Niggas atheist.
Captain Crunch, Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up between...
No, we gotta specify. He doesn't eat his Rice Krispies with sugar.
I never even
He
heard of that. I never even heard of that.
He just eats plain Rice Krispies.
Nah, with a
This
banana.
nigga's eating gruel.
Nah, with a banana.
Banana with any
homo,
cereal is
no
good,
homo.
so that goes without saying.
No
My,
homo.
my third one is a toss-up between...
Did you see the tweet of the nigga eating the banana? He broke it in his hand and shook it.
Oh, yeah.
dice.
Like
And then-
peanuts?
like peanuts.
not like sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't got no problem eating bananas.
No, that was funny.
Yo, narrate it. Tell the listener.
They're doing a jerking off moment. Jerking off movement.
Nah, all right, yo. Captain Crunch, Rice Krispies. Number 3 is a toss-up between Frosted Flakes and regular cornflakes with sugar.
This nigga's mad trash.
How?
Nah, Frosted Flakes is in my top 5.
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes,
It's
yeah,
a go. It's arguably.
Yeah.
Arguably, definitely.
Arguably. Yeah.
You had
what's
3.
my
'Cause I can
bottom
argue
two?
it.
Oh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What's the one with the squares and the lines?
Cinnamon
French-
Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's
And,
good.
Oh yeah.
Do
Do you
I
fuck
don't
with
know.
French toast crust? French.
Nah,
toast crunch?
nah. Well, you know when it came back and everybody
Yeah.
was hyped for it, I was like, "Fuck it, let me try it." Because growing up, we didn't have the brand name cereals.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
we
what's-
just, we just had the Wick ones.
Or the bags.
Yeah, the bags, King Vitamin,
Yeah.
Fruit Circles, Toasted Rice, and I don't know my number 5th one.
Number 5th.
Number 5th, yeah. Yo, Chex with cereal with sugar on top, banging.
Trash.
Yeah, it's one of the Wick ones, bro. That's sentimental.
Yo, how,
Or Honey Nut Cheerios.
How he didn't
Honey
say
Nut
Fruity
Cheerios
Pebbles
is
not one time?
Nah, Fruity Pebbles was trash. Fruity
Nah,
Pebbles,
What?
Fruity Pebbles number 1.
Fruity Pebbles,
Number
Fruit
one.
Loops, all them shit's trash.
Fruity Pebbles number 1.
Fruity
Nah.
Pebbles number 1, yeah.
Number 1.
All right,
What's your top 5, Mo?
I don't even have a top 5.
just
I just
Fruity
like.
Pebbles 5 times. Fruity Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles.
I like-
Dale.
I just know I like. Honey Nut Cheerios. I like the. I like Special K
What?
Special K.
with the
This
raspberry. shit.
nigga think he's healthy. Oh, the raspberry one. That
He
shit
got a good heart.
Yeah, it's good, nigga. But yeah, I just eat Fruity Pebbles, really. Or some Cheerios or something like that. I like all the other shits, but everything that you said was like the lowest tier possible.
I think I can make up my top 5 on the spot right now.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles,
Right.
Cocoa
Golden Grams.
Cocoa Pebbles,
Okay. I was
Frosted Flakes, Crave.
the fuck is Crave?
I've seen the word.
Yo, you never had Crave?
I've
Nah,
seen
what
it.
was that,
but
New
I
York
had-
shit?
It's a new school one, nigga.
Oh, is it new?
No, it's new.
Oh. that's
Nigga, it
fine.
has fudge in the middle.
Oh, okay. We in there.
Bro, it literally has fudge. I'm not even exaggerating. It literally has fudge in the middle.
Word.
And then Cookie Crisps.
There's one with the little chocolate chip cookies?
Yeah, Cookie Crisp was good. It was real good when I was
When I was
but
young,
then
but now I'm older, it's
yeah.
trash.
it was like,
They must have changed the ingredients or some shit.
yeah.
Nah, but Cookie Crisp when I was younger, but right now, Honey Nut Cheerios is probably up there.
Honey Nut Cheerios
Honey Nut
banging.
Cheerios up there.
Yeah, so
Nigga,
that's
Fruity
my top
Pebbles
5.
is number 1. How are you?
My kids love it. I can't find... I don't like fruity stuff that isn't fruit, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? I don't like fruit-flavored stuff.
I don't even.
You
think
don't like
it's-
lollipops?
I don't think it's even flavored.
Nah, I
like
ain't
fruits.
gay.
I don't even think it's fruit flavored. It's just
Sugar.
The name.
It's just sugar.
It's just yeah.
Sugar and colors.
Well, that literally
And food coloring.
Food coloring.
Sugar and
Yellow.
food coloring.
That has to be. I feel like I'm missing one. I do like Rice Krispies, but they got to put the sugar on top.
Never heard of that.
Rice Krispies.
With the sugar on top. I never even thought of that.
But you put it on checks. Like why wouldn't you?
And
have
it's
thought?
the same thing. Yeah, I don't know why. I
He
don't know
wasn't
why.
on the regular cornflakes.
Yeah,
The regular cornflakes without sugar is trash.
word.
Nah, but I'm telling you, try Crave. Any either one, the chocolate on chocolate or the regular one.
He knows the variations.
Yeah, that's a game changer right
I'm
there.
about to Google.
I remember going to friends' houses growing up, and if they had like brand name cereal, I was like, "Yo, they're living the good life."
Right.
Yeah,
right.
brand name cereal.
Yo, my dad used to combine them shits.
Oh,
done that
Like
before.
Cheerios and Fruity Pebbles.
my mom would do that once in
I
a while.
did that. That shit's disgusting.
Like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Like if you have the little pottery substance left, and you throw that Fruit Loops is alright. Fruit Loops is alright. Golden Grams is. I mean, cereal's just good in general. It's
Word.
just sugary wheat.
Yeah. Just carbs, sugar and
It's Crave
carbs.
with a cake. Oh, Apple Jacks. Nah, I'm lying.
Apple Jacks.
I gotta
Apple Jacks
redo
is
my
up there.
list. Apple Jacks is in my top 5. Replace Honey Nut Cheerios.
Apple Jacks.
Life?
Life is trash.
Oreo O's.
Trash.
But not trash.
I've never had it.
I had
Frosted
it,
Mini
trash.
Wheats, trash.
I never had those.
Honey Bunches of Oats,
Honey
trash.
bunches of oats.
Trash.
I used to like that shit a lot.
Trash.
That
That shit
Yeah,
was like
that's
hey.
white
Trash.
people
That shit
shit.
was like hey to me.
Nah, it's
That's
not
white
trash.
people shit.
I don't think it's trash. I like it. Lucky Charms.
Little kid
top
shit.
10. Top 10.
Little kid shit.
Raisin Bran.
Trash.
I feel like you would like
Nigga,
that.
Nah,
trash.
Trash. I
feel like
don't
you
like
would-
raisins.
That's white people shit.
Word.
Mini Wheats. Frosted Mini Wheats.
Trash.
Trash.
Golden Crisp.
Ooh, they are.
I don't even think I ever tried that one.
They are.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, they good. They top 10.
What was the one? Honey Smacks? What was the one with the frog?
What about Booty O's?
Yeah,
Booty
remember-
O's.
You remember Kabooms?
Yo,
Nah.
$65
For what?
Booty O's.
Oh,
The
because
fuck is
collector
that?
items. The wrestler niggas.
WWE
Oh, I never heard that shit before. in my life.
Kaboom was alright. It was with
don't know
the
what that is.
clown.
Kicks.
Kicks is good. Kicks is
I
banging.
never had kicks.
Kicks
in my
is-
life.
You never had Kicks?
Kicks is
That was a Wick. That was one of the Wick ones.
Kicks is all right. I wouldn't say top 5.
Kid tested, mother approved.
Nah, I never had kicks. I never wanted that shit.
Golden Puffs.
Count Chocula.
That shit's
Oh,
alright.
never-
Waffle Crisp. That was my shit.
I remember those.
Waffle-
And it was like little waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And they
I
taste
remember-
like syrup.
Yeah, it tastes
Nigga,
like
it
pure
tastes like
syrup. It was just syrup.
Oh, yeah.
Never had that shit before.
That was good.
What's the one? Oh, Crispix? That shit was good.
Crisp Fix, I never had that either.
We were just sitting here talking about cereal.
Nah,
Cinnamon
my
Toast
very,
Crunch.
I was very
Churros?
limited in what I had.
I want to make a bar that's just serves cereal.
Heard that somewhere.
Yeah,
Like
that's
The
an
Office.
yeah.
Peanut Butter Crunch.
Trash.
Oh,
Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs.
Trash.
That's,
Trash.
I like it.
Trash.
No, I like it. What the fuck?
Nah. Shout out to my top 5 is obviously the most accurate one. Fruity Pebbles.
I only have a top
Cocoa
one, really.
Pebbles. Fruity
Fruity
Pebbles.
Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles. Frosted Flakes. Apple Jacks. And Crave.
You ever put
Crave is the rookie of the year for like 5 years in a row already.
Was it corn pop? Corn puffs? What is it?
corn pops? Corn pops. The little yellow ones.
Yo,
If it's little and yellow, that's
Yeah.
just trash.
You ever put bananas in your
wait,
frosted flakes?
Reese's Puffs?
No.
You don't fuck with the
That's a
Reese's?
Puerto Rican shit. Puerto Rican shit.
You put what?
Crackhead shit. Huh?
What'd you say?
Bananas.
Bananas and frosted flakes.
Nah.
Bananas and everything. Yeah. Well,
I don't put bananas.
I
in
wouldn't
my
put. I wouldn't
cereal.
put bananas in Fruity Pebbles, but for the most part, I put. Yeah.
Nigga.
Bananas in cereal is like.
I remember the one day I got fancy. I was like,
A
yo, I'm gonna
must.
add strawberries to my cornflakes.
I've done that before.
Like the commercial.
Yo, my fat ass.
you think that you're rich, nigga.
Yeah.
My fat ass once put like the leche condensado, the sweetened condensed
Yeah,
milk. Yeah, that shit was banging.
I never did that shit. I did evaporated milk. I said that before. But yeah, let us know your top 5 cereal. Whose list do you agree with? Plain Rice Krispies.
Chips Ahoy.
No,
What's
it's
the
not-
best cookie?
When you guys get Crave,
Oreos, easy.
Crave with the K. Oreos?
Oreos easily.
Nah,
That's not even a question.
Edamons.
I don't know which ones those are. I've heard of
The
them.
soft
Edamons.
Edamons.
No, Edamons a brand.
Yeah, the brand. The soft Edamons chocolate chip cookies.
Is that the
Make-
little like yellow bag?
Nah.
It's like, I
They
don't
make
Like,
pound
they-
cake. The
they
pound
ma-
cake you be
Edamons
buying?
makes a whole bunch of different shit. They
Oh,
also
okay.
make cookies, but they make
Oh, never tried it.
The pound cake you buy.
Sara
That's-
Lee.
You buy Sara Lee?
Yeah.
Trash, nigga.
Banging,
Edamons.
banging.
I fuck with Sara Lee.
Sara Lee pound cake, bro. Goat dessert.
Edamons is the best, bro. Edamons, as far as like over the counter pastries, Edamons is the
Yeah.
best.
You live that privileged life, bro.
Nigga said over the counter.
He gets some
pastries.
desserts that get delivered every month on that truck.
What? That's a thing, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't even heard of that.
This nigga's making his own gems upstairs.
Or amethyst.
There's a National Geographic rock tumbler.
Yo.
Oh, happy World Introvert Day.
Shout out to my introverts. I'm an introvert.
Obviously.
Do you think you're an introvert?
I know I am.
Do you think you're an introvert? Do you identify as an introvert?
You're being introvert phobic right now.
Yeah, I feel like it's cool to be consider yourself an introvert now.
Yeah, everybody claims it.
Yeah, yeah.
How you all introverts?
You in the club every weekend. Oh, but I'm an introvert. I'm not comfortable there.
You-
Don't fucking go.
Yeah, not. I used to think I was introverted until like my wife pointed out. She's like, Nah, but you get like I get energy when, or
Yeah.
I get excited when people are coming over, and it's true.
Yeah.
Like I do, like I like being around people, but
I mean, I think you can like being around people that you know and like. Already.
Yeah, I gotta be cool with
That's
you.
different.
yeah, I gotta be cool with you. If it's some like, even if you say, "Yo, I'm bringing so and so over," I'm like, "Fuck."
That reminds me, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
like that reminds me, like,
Like
I
your
don't
girl,
know this nigga.
my kid, like my son.
Nah,
Fuck.
yeah, I don't give a fuck about your son. Like if it's you're bringing,
Obviously,
fuck.
that's my point.
yeah. If you bring like, "Yo, I'm bringing a friend over," that I don't know. I'm like, this
Yeah,
nigga's
I would
never
never
gonna
do
now
buy
it's gonna
it.
be weird. Now it's
Yeah.
gonna be.
I would
It's
never
funny
do that.
because for New Year's, we went to our friend's house and we went to their house for New Year's like 3 years ago. And 3 years ago, it was fun. Like we stayed up, we drank, we bugged out, but it was like a close circle of friends. So we expected it to be the same thing this year, and we
Who
went.
fucked it up?
And there was people we didn't know there. Me and my girl were like, fuck, like now we can't enjoy ourselves.
Right.
You know what I mean, because there's a stranger there.
Yes, exactly. I'm the
And
same.
this dude kept on staring at me, bro, like staring at me as soon as I got there. And he looked familiar, but I thought it was one of those things. He just looks like somebody I think I know or whatever. And he, in the middle of like this room full of people, he's like, "Yo, come over here." I'm like, "Yo, who the fuck is this nigga calling me over?" And I was like, "Great, this dude's about to be mad annoying," because he was like very extroverted.
Right.
He was
Yeah.
like being loud, making jokes, and he was just not. I don't want to say rubbing me the wrong way, but I know what kind of person I'm like, no
Right.
homo, attracted to or like being around.
You know who's gonna get on your nerves.
Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, this is going to be annoying to me." And he calls me over out of nowhere, and I look at my girl and I like whisper, like, "Great, now I'm about to be annoyed for like the next 10 minutes." So he calls me over and he's like, "Yo, I know you from somewhere." And it's funny because that's what I was thinking. I was like, "Yo, I was thinking the same." Like when I was looking at you, and he was like, "Yo, you grew up on 10th Street, right?" And I'm like, "Fuck, this dude knows me."
he actually knows me.
Yeah, he actually knows me. And he's like, "Yeah, you used to run around the block, this and that." I was like, he was like, "Yo, we used to hang out." And yo, I do not remember this at all, bro. He's like, "Yeah, you used to come over to my house. I had a sister." He's like, and the more he's talking, he's like, the more I'm realizing that
clicking.
I really don't know. I really do know him. But it was like, I don't want to know you anymore. I'm
That's
gonna
past
go over
life.
here. I'm gonna go over here back to my girl, back to this corner.
It's good seeing you, bro.
Go catching up.
it's
Leave me alone.
been 20 years, but
Yeah, that was me. All right, I'm gonna go back over
Yeah.
here. Don't look his way. Nah, it's weird. Like, it's weird because I don't know what to identify. Because I know I'm not like a real introvert.
I know I'm an introvert.
Like compared to Mo, I'm not as introverted as Mo.
It's weird because I find my situations where I'll be with strangers and I'll be mad social. Like if we go out to eat, I spark up a conversation with a bartender or with the waitress.
I can be like that, but that's few and far between.
Yeah. And other times I just like keep to myself. So I don't know, it's weird. I'm not gonna be pretentious and just claim
Yeah,
I'm
but
the-
then there's like the extreme. My boy Joe, like he mentioned earlier, that nigga's extremely extrovert.
yeah.
So I'm like somewhere in the middle there. Like
Yeah.
I'll never be that extrovert. Like even having people over to my house, it's few and far between.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. But
Yeah, I think it is a trend to be like Dika introverted.
yeah,
or
they think it makes them.
I'm
unique.
antisocial, yeah. My circle is small.
Yeah,
It makes
I mean,
them artsy and shit.
I wanted to be an extrovert when I was younger.
Me too.
Yeah, I would look at people like at school, like, yo, that's mad cool. He's cool.
I wish
he
I
has
wish
all the friends.
I wish I had the confidence to do what he's doing.
Nigga,
Yeah.
my dad
But
was
it's
like
just
that.
not
I'm
me.
like, yo, this nigga's mad ballsy. He
Yeah,
go
my
anywhere.
dad is like that, yeah.
He go anywhere and don't give a fuck. And I was like, I
Yeah.
can never be like
That-
that.
my dad and my sister was like that. That's why I was.
How are you
No,
joking
no.
with a stranger?
How? How does that work?
Word. You're not scared of them?
You know what helped me with that shit a lot? Pledging.
Work?
Because before pledging, I feel like that's when I was the most introverted. And then after that,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Sparked that change, but
I think it's just because I was more in a social circle where I had to like mingle with other sororities and frats.
You
and-
lose that fear. You lose that fear. The fuck, I could just.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about anything.
yeah, at some point I realized that it wasn't an issue of confidence with me. It was just that I just didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just felt more comfortable not doing
Yo, dealing with people is exhausting. Yo.
it. Yo, mad exhausting.
Oh yeah.
You ever been out with somebody mad, like obnoxious?
Yes,
Yo, I just
with
wanna-
you. no, like I was with you when I was with
Yeah,
that
yeah.
person.
I was trying to dance, beat around the bush, dance around it. Yeah, me and Mo were at the Pike once.
I feel like we told this before.
Oh yeah.
It might have been an unreleased one, but
Go ahead, say it.
No, yeah, we were just with somebody, and he was just being mad, obnoxious, loud, fucking annoying. And me and Mo just kept on looking at each other like, "Yo, this is killing the vibe right now."
Yeah, because we was high.
Yeah, we were high.
We were
too.
high.
We were high.
What's funny is we smoked before we went inside, and we were waiting for my boy and his
his boy.
his boy, yeah. So we were waiting for them to, So when we smoked, we went inside and we ordered, and it was like right when we started the podcast. So we were talking about shit that we had talked about. So we were fucking dying. Yo, we were laughing. We were high. So we were laughing a lot. So it was to the point where I was like, yo, if niggas look at us right now, they think we're on a date.
Oh yeah.
Because we're vibing right now.
What were we laughing at?
I don't know.
That shit was fucking funny because I remember
recording you laughing, and I was like, yo, this is mad gay right now.
Yeah, remember we did the edible, right? And I was telling that story about our boy who drools. Nigga, so I did an edible. It was like some gummy shit. And I think I don't want to accuse Mo of doing it, but I'm pretty sure he did too.
What?
We did the edible, whatever. So we're talking about the story about my boy who drools, right? And he drooled in front of my other boy, and my other boy was like, "Yo, what the fuck? You still be drooling?" So I'm telling this story.
Years later.
It was like years later,
And you still drooling.
So I'm telling this story, and nigga, I was like, obviously, I ate an edible, nigga, and I couldn't stop fucking laughing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I was like, I don't know if this shit is that funny or if I'm high or some shit, but that shit was fucking. Because the way he said it, he was like, "Damn, nigga, you still be drooling?"
Yeah.
Who said? All right, no.
Yeah, I don't want to put anybody on blast.
But yeah, if you ate an edible, I probably ate one too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did because you.
I did edible once, and I doubt I'll ever do it again.
Well, with me, right? Well,
No. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, there was more than once. I just didn't remember that time because I got fucking mad high.
Yo, that shit was bad. Yo,
The last thing I remember thinking was like, "Yo, this edible ain't shit."
yes, yeah.
And then the rest of the night's a fucking blur.
Nigga, because I was with him at my crib, and I ate it at my crib before we went over there, and like for like 2 hours, he was high already, but me and you were just chilling and talking. I'm like, yo, I don't feel shit, and then all I know is I don't
like a
remember.
brownie?
Oh, I remember. Yeah, and I'm not even gonna say that. I don't remember us driving home. And I'm like, yo, I'm mad fucking high right now. Because I remember thinking like the last thought I remember having was like, yo, this shit is nothing. Like this was a waste of my time, but it was bad.
Yeah,
bad.
edibles are tough.
Yeah, I hear it's a different type of high.
Yeah.
It's like a scary high. I was scared. I thought I would never come back down. I was like, yo, I'm stuck like this forever.
You call the cops.
Like that white guy.
Like the white guy, yeah.
That's how shrooms is.
Word?
Nigga, you're high on
wanna do
shrooms
that.
for 5 hours.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Nigga,
Yeah,
5 hours.
We're working on that.
Would you do it?
You will record on it? Probably the worst episode ever.
Yeah, we don't gotta release it. We can try though.
We can just have fun.
Yeah. Nah, shrooms,
If we do it, it can't be in this basement though, because it's cold, motherfucker.
you have to be in the right state of mind too, because you don't want to have a bad trip.
I'm usually in a good state of mind
Yo,
here.
I'm never in a good state of mind. I'm definitely not now.
And it's good to be like around shit that's going to be like visually appealing or.
You gotta like play something on the TV.
Yeah, I'll have to play like some.
hippie shit, some trippy shit.
What's that shit with the tubito that you turn?
The kaleidoscope?
Kaleidoscope,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
We have to put kaleidoscope images. I think I saw
I don't
that
know
story.
if that would make it worse or not. I feel like that would make me.
Nah, I'll make it better. Trust me.
Have you ever done it?
What, shrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said that before.
I don't remember that.
And that shit was dope. So, nigga, it lasts like 5 hours, right? Or maybe more, like 6 hours.
Yeah.
And nigga, I got home and beat my meat. Because I was like, yo, let me
see what it feels like.
Yeah. On shrooms. But it's dope, like seeing colors like that. Nigga, you see colors you never seen before. The world starts to make sense.
Yeah.
Like the stereotypical shit you hear, that's literally what you see.
I've read about shrooms. I've done my reading. I've done my research. They say it's the safest recreational drug. It has like the least amount of ER visits. At least you can't overdose, and it legit unlocks like parts of your brain.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
We out.
Yo, if you sell shrooms, hit us up.
Hit us up, yo. They should legalize that shit. Or decriminalize.
There was
Yeah.
somebody that was talking about that.
They shown it's proven to like treat anxiety, depression, all that shit.
Shout out to shrooms. Shout out to plants.
Shout out to God for making these magical plants.
Thor. All right, well, that does it for this episode of Deadbeat Dads, where we talked about a whole bunch of nonsense.
Or this is definitely a random
We
episode.
went from cereal to drugs
To living forever.
to living forever
To Drake.
to Drake. Anyway, this is the new year. Hopefully, we catapult into a new stratosphere and we become too good to talk to you guys in the future. But until then, hit us up, like, share, subscribe. Yeah, do you guys have anything else?
Yo, leave us reviews.
Leave us reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to get to 100.
What are we at now?
Millions.
55?
70.
70?
Around 67, some shit like that,
Yeah.
68. So we want to get to 100. I'll put us on a...
5 stars only.
Yeah,
Nothing
let
less.
us know if you have any suggestions, any ideas, any comments, concerns, all that fun stuff. And let us know if we Me Too'd you somehow.
Let us know if we ever send you a random dick pic unsolicited. I want to apologize.
Nah, I
Facts.
never. I know I haven't. So
I know I haven't.
if you say I did, you a lie.
Word.
All right. Well,
If you want a dick pic too, hit us up.
Let us know.
Hit
Solicited.
Mo will send you one.
it's solicited, so fuck it.
All 3 of us in one.
We'll airdrop it.
All right, guys, take it easy.
All right, peace.
Well, honey, I've been so sick, so sad. Whenever I'm happy, it makes you mad. I hope your ass breaks out in a rash. You remind me of my deadbeat dad. Fuck off.